स्पीकर का राउंड देखते हैं. स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट केलं. स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट केलं.
रेकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट मारायची. स्टार्ट मारू रेकॉर्डिंग. देवा इथे रेकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट मारू. रेकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट मारू. रेकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट मारू. तो कॅमेरा ऑन करू.
हेलो. हेलो. Shall we start? Okay, good morning to all of you. I am Nisha. It is with a great pleasure and honor that I welcome to you all this SPOC Felicitation workshop. Today we have gathered not only for celebrate the achievements, but also foster a spirit of learning, growth and inspiration. On behalf of NPTEL IIT Bombay, I extend warm welcome to our distinguished guests, respective speakers, dedicated participants, and everyone who have present over here. Today's workshop is a unique opportunity to acknowledge the hard work, dedication, outstanding contribution to individuals who have excelled their respective fields. It is also a platform to share insight, experience, wisdom that can motivate and guide others to their path to success. We are happy to announce that we have over 6,700 plus local chapters associated with us nationwide, in which West Zone we have a 1,640 plus local chapters, out of which 336 are active local chapters. Congratulations to all active local chapters and thank you for your efforts and support. We are pleased to inform you that there will be a special session for NPTEL Star this afternoon, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We are invite to all interested participants who want to join this session. So we are delighted and honored to have our NPTEL coordinator with us today, Professor Nandita Madhavan, coordinator at NPTEL IIT Bombay, Ms. Bharti ma'am, senior project officer NPTEL IIT Madras. I kindly request Professor Nandita ma'am to please present the memento to Ms. Bharti ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Professor Nandita ma'am to start the workshop with introductory remark.
A very warm welcome to all of you. Like Nisha said, we are celebrating our SPOCs today, and we'll also give you some information about all the initiative that NPTEL has. I would like to welcome Bharti from IIT Madras. She's a senior project officer, and I think she doesn't need an introduction with this audience because she's very active. So please join me in welcoming Bharti. And also a warm welcome to all of you who have come from not only the West Zone. I think we also have some SPOCs who are not in the West Zone. Are there any SPOCs who have come from other places? Yes. So very warm welcome. The Mumbai weather is very nice. So it gives you also an opportunity to explore the city as well as our campus. So something which is very special about NPTEL, not only in terms of the course structure, but the entire way in which the NPTEL is planned, is one is that the courses try to bring in elements of what we see in our regular classroom. So there are a lot of edX platforms there, and one concern, as many of us who are teachers, is that how do you still get the interaction component in courses? And with the NPTEL platform, we now have weekly interaction sessions by the PMRF TAs. And we also have live sessions which enable this interaction. And also we have online platforms like the discussion forum where our learners can interact with our faculty. We would like it to be more vibrant, but we always work towards getting it as interactive as possible. Coming to what we do at IIT Bombay, so NPTEL works as a big family. So many of you are already part of this family, and I think there are a lot of newcomers here. So more than a team, I think what is nice about NPTEL is that we work as a family. So you'd be hearing all about the NPTEL initiatives from Bharti. I'll just give you a snapshot of what we do here. So IIT Bombay, we have been offering courses, as you can see, the numbers are slowly rising. And in 2025, for the upcoming semester, we have 72 courses, rerun and new. And we'll also be having a similar number in the next semester. And what the second thing which is special about NPTEL, one, as I said, is the courses are interactive. The second thing which is very nice about the NPTEL is our connect with the local chapters. So the local chapters provide us a local connect with the nearby colleges, and we also have mentors in courses who have a connect with the learners in that respective college. So this is a very special initiative which is there in the NPTEL, and I would take a minute to, all of us should take a minute to clap for all the SPOCs who are here. You make a very important contribution to ensuring that this NPTEL program works smoothly. So here are some statistics from the West Zone. The presence in the West Zone is pretty high. And we hope that in the future, the exam registrations will also go up. I think Bharti will be talking about that as well. I think there has been an increase, but let's see. So welcome to all of you. And we have colleges across Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Goa. And are there any new SPOCs here? Okay, so welcome. And you will learn a lot about the NPTEL initiatives in this workshop. So these are some of the programs we do other than the courses. So we have a lab workshop in the electrical engineering department. This has been very popular, and these are just snapshots from the one last year. So we've had 4 different workshops, several learners, as you can see, they're actively engaged, and I'm sure we'll be doing one more this summer as well. So lab workshops give an opportunity for learners to visit our campus, and this is a new initiative that has started. Again, Bharti will speak about it in detail. These are fellowships for students to be here, spend extensive time on campus to get a feel for research. So this experience will then help in, taking them to the next step, registering for PhD programs. So this is a competitive selection criteria, and we are very happy that several pre-docs have been approved by the NPTEL program, and these are the 3 that have joined our campus. They are all here, and here I mean, not here, but they are on campus, and quite happy with this opportunity. Other than this, we also have awareness workshops. There was one conducted in D.Y. Patil by Professor Sridhar Iyer, who's the other coordinator for the NPTEL program at IIT Bombay. This was done in Kolhapur a few months ago. There were also workshops at Pune and Nashik in collaboration with IIT Madras. Mr. Das was visiting, and our team also went with him. And these awareness workshops are useful for colleges in and around the area to know about the NPTEL program. Recently, we had Bharti and Nisha do an awareness workshop in Solapur, so that's the last picture there. So if you have any requests for these awareness workshops, you can contact Nisha after this workshop. And of course, this is the SPOC workshop from last year. So you can see some familiar faces who are in the audience. And we also did a star session where we give an opportunity for the stars to share their feedback, and we get to know the stars who are really active NPTEL learners. So with this small introduction, I would like to welcome you all, and this is our team at IIT Bombay. They have prepared a video where they will show you about what we do here, the facilities here, and I think you'll also be introducing them at the end. So with this, I'd like to welcome you all for this workshop. Use this opportunity not only to learn about NPTEL, but also provide feedback and concerns on how we can improve the program better. So with this, welcome to all of you, and looking forward to interacting with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation. Now we'll start the today's session. I request Bharti ma'am to start the presentation on NOC information about course run, statistics, and a local chapter under other initiative of NPTEL.
Hi, good morning everyone. Hope all had some coffee, breakfast. Nice to see a lot of familiar faces. At least I was just about saying hello to everybody here. And I think this is the first time that we are doing a Bombay workshop before the Madras workshop happens. So the first SPOC workshop is here. Next week is the one that we are doing at Chennai. This year, like Professor Nandita was saying, we have some interesting initiatives that where we want to engage with the learners who are doing NPTEL courses. You know, many more NPTEL courses, doing well at it. So those are some things that we'll focus on that is there. But first we'll run through the generic numbers. Like I always say, I think I've been saying this for 10 years. Like somebody said, I've been coming for 10 years. I also talk the same thing for 10 years. But it's always nice to see numbers, you know, and see how we are growing, where we are, what is the state of NPTEL basically, and you know, how you can also be a bigger part of it. Like we were saying, the Maharashtra has the largest number of local chapters. But I think Tamil Nadu still dominates the registration-wise that we are seeing there. So we would really love for Maharashtra, Gujarat and all to grow in this space of exam registrations and make more use of the courses that we are offering currently, which is more than about 880 this time. This semester we are hoping to hit 1,000 possibly in the next 2 or 3 semesters that going forward. So yeah, this is our overall numbers that is there. This is a nice thing for SPOCs because when you want to go to talk to students or you want to talk to faculty, it's also nice to know about NPTEL as a project. So these numbers, we'll give it to you. There'll be a lot of numbers, lot of tables. I'm not expecting everybody to know everything, but we'll also share the presentation with you. You can take out relevant slides from it. You can use it internally if you're doing NPTEL awareness and so on. So that's why we walk you through all these tables and data. So 1.86 billion views is what we have on NPTEL as of now for all our videos, and 5.2 million subscribers, which is like 52 lakh subscribers for a non-entertainment, non-Bollywood style of almost boring video teaching that we do on NPTEL, but the views and the subscribers are pretty large, growing. So shows at least one segment which is interested in this part of serious learning, you know, from the courses that are there. 3,200 plus courses that are there. So every semester we are adding 100. So it's been going at that rate, I think. So 3,200 plus courses. 73,000 hours of content we have on YouTube. So the NPTEL HRD channel that we have actually has more than 72,000 hours of content on it. That is our current status. If you look at certification, we have completed 7,518 courses so far in the certification mode. Am I blocking anybody's view? Should I move elsewhere? Is it good where I'm standing? Okay. So 7,518 is the number of courses we have finished. We started in 2014 with one course. And today we are here completing so many. We have more than 3 crore learners just on NPTEL. So these are not SWAYAM numbers I'm reporting, but NPTEL numbers. So more than 3 crore enrollments that we've had across these 7,000 courses in the last 10 years. 5.36, which is like 53.6 lakh people have registered for exams. 33.5 lakh people have gotten certificates from us. So this is where we are and how big we have grown, starting from the one course and 1,000 people registering in 2014. This is a certificate. Most of you may have one, or your students would have one. For the new people, this is how our certificate looks. You'll have NPTEL online certification, photo of the student. If you're a topper, gold or silver medalist, the medal comes there. If you're more than 60 marks, the elite tag comes there. And we give you the assignment marks, the final exam marks, how many people got certified in that particular course, so that you can know that out of how many you got the certificate. The logo of the institute will come. So if it's an IIT Bombay course, IIT Bombay logo comes at the bottom with the signatories from here. And there's a QR code in the bottom that if you scan will show certificate from our website. So that's one sure shot way of verifying if somebody brings a certificate and says that, you know, I've earned it and you have to get it. That is one way. But of course, we would always recommend inside your SPOC login, all the certificates are there. So go there, you pick it up, and that's the way you do credit transfer more credibly, right? You don't have to ask the student at all. Take it from inside your login and use it. But suppose somebody is missed, they have not shared data, they want to come to you. Then you scan the code, check the URL. One thing I want to alert here is a lot of fake certificates are coming onto the market. We have been getting more and more requests from colleges saying, when I scan, I'm not getting it. Can you check? And we check and it's a fabricated fake certificate, right? So that's also happening quite a bit nowadays. All the signatures, this one, everything is authentic. The name is also there, photos, everything looks pakka. You scan it, it does not come to our website. So if you are taking a certificate from a student, please ensure URL shows nptel.ac.in. That's where we will show our certificate copy from. So ensure that you see that. This is the spread across the disciplines. We are doing a lot of courses across various disciplines. Mechanical is largest in terms of number of courses, but actually computer science, humanities, management dominate in terms of enrollment and exam registrations. But like you can see, we have across all engineering disciplines, we have multidisciplinary courses. We have smaller number in architecture, agriculture, physics, chemistry, and all that. And economics, mining is there. The newest addition to this is we are getting about 10 courses in law from Nalsar, Hyderabad, which is the NLS school. So if there are colleges here that have law programs or something like that, in July we are going to get 10 courses from Nalsar and probably more going forward. I think NLS Ranchi also we are in talks with. We might get also more law courses from them. So that is also one bucket that we are expanding outside of the engineering streams. This is the way that we have grown. Like I was saying, in 2014, we had about 1 lakh enrollments, some 3,000 people registered for exams. And today, if you can see in 2024, across the 2 semesters, it was 58.2 lakh enrollments and 17.29 lakh exam registrations. In fact, last semester, we had 30 lakh enrollments just for 1 semester, 9.2 lakh exam registrations that we had. So for those of you in the discussion session want to complain about centers, about something else as putting extra dates, that is the reason. It's 9.2 lakhs that we are getting and concentrated in certain cities, certain pockets, and we are struggling with those. Working on it, we'll discuss more about the centers and where you want and challenges you also face. But basically that's a number that we are seeing. We are waiting to see whether we'll cross 10 lakhs this time, which is 1 million, but I don't know. Let's see. We are on 28.7 lakh enrollments, I think, as of today. But let's see what happens this particular semester. But yeah, this semester we are offering 869 courses, and its enrollment is on till Monday for the first set of courses. Second set will close in February, and exam registration is also going on. As part of our course, most of you would know this, but let me just walk you through for the new people who are here. There'll be basic lectures that are released every Friday. So those will be video lectures of about 2.5 to 3 hours, which is the basic content that the faculty would have recorded and that we would be releasing. Apart from it, there'll be 1 or more assignments. So it'll be 1 objective assignment or maybe multiple programming assignments. If it's a programming course, normally 5 programming assignments come, I think, every week, along with a MCQ-based kind of an assignment. Some courses will have handwritten submissions. Subjective assignments will be there in advanced PG courses and so on. So those will be where they have to write something and then upload it. That gets manually corrected and the feedback is given. Apart from it, we also have text transcripts for all the videos that are being produced. So that is something that will be given to you. If there are notes that are part of the course where the faculty would have annotated or written something or maybe prepared some notes, that is shared with you. Live sessions, like Professor Nandita was saying, in more than, I think, 250 courses, we have live sessions going on. extremely invaluable these are, because these are where, you know, that TA or the student or sometimes the faculty is actually sitting and solving problems, explaining and clarifying doubts to people who come in live. So when you say that this is completely like, you know, something remote given online, I don't get to interact with somebody, at least those 250 courses, you get to interact with somebody there and you get to talk to them. You can ask them all your doubts, clarify. I think it's a very nice way to get that session going, you know. So you can check the timings. How many of you are in the WhatsApp groups that we have for the SPOCs? Okay, how many of you are not there? Okay, those who are not there, maybe you should add yourself if you do use WhatsApp. There are groups that we maintain and send a lot of information. This particular information of live session, every day we share saying this is a schedule for today, and we tell what timings, which subjects are going on, because every day I think about at least 20-30 subjects go on across various slots. So you might want to see how the students can use it and how they can participate. So that's something that you can check. And discussion forum. So there's a written discussion forum where if you ask questions, the faculty and their team actually answer. So this is again one thing we're seeing, that the discussion forums are not very active, but we are hoping that the local chapters are actually taking care of the local discussions, that students have doubts, they come to the mentors. Mentors this time are some 5,500 mentors who have gotten certified, a huge number from what we have seen over the last couple of years. So we are hoping that all colleges are now starting the mentor facility from faculty, and they are doing the last mile connect, that the queries are not really coming to us. But of course there's a forum. If you know, anybody has doubts, they are free to write there and get it clarified by the faculty and team. These are just general trends. The trends haven't changed too much. Our attendance percentage has been hovering around 87-88%. The pass percentage has been steady at around 72%. And the girls-boys ratio, male-female, is slightly marginally better. The female is now 43-57 is a male. Let's see if we are hitting the 50 bucket somewhere, but we are waiting for that to happen still. Reason for taking NPTEL certification, I don't know if you can see numbers. The yellow bar is the credit transfer. That's been growing pretty big. So we have 6.89 people who said yes to that last time. But the next biggest, very interesting, is for getting a job or internship is 3.65 lakhs, and updating myself is 3.99 lakhs. And of course, how MOOCs work or research purpose is about 20 to 30,000. So this is a split of why people said they take an NPTEL course for exams. Toppers count, yes, the numbers are increasing. So overall, when we do 1%, 2%, 5%, this will increase. But I just wanted to show the quantum of how much we have. Last semester, we had 38,685 toppers. So they all got the seal on their certificate. There's a number. Very happy to see that people are doing well in many, many courses, and that fraction is also increasing here. We have some the internship scheme for the toppers. So this is relevant in that context, to go back and tell your students if they are topper, they can actually avail of something called an internship that we offer. This is discipline-wise. We just wanted to show you, also give you an idea of how it is working. So the computer science and engineering gets the largest number of enrollments. Out of the 28 lakh last time, or the 30 lakh, 12.2 lakhs was actually from computer science and engineering courses. That was the largest enrollment, followed by humanities, which is 3.76. It's like a drastic fall, almost like 25% of it, but that's there. Management is 3.42 lakhs, and then the other disciplines follow. Similarly, the registrations, 3.88 lakh out of the 9.2 lakhs was in computer science based courses. So this shows where everybody is going to study. So the data science and computer science bucket, the programming is where we see the max number of people enrolling and registering to exams. And again, one recommendation from our side that we also say is, all disciplines today, it's become like bread and butter, like you have to know a Word or a Excel. You have to learn some basic programming and some data science. That's become almost a requirement. Whatever kind of job you do, even a core job requires that many times. And if your college does not have the facility to teach everybody that, try to put them into one basic Python course, one basic data science course, maybe something else, so that all of them at least get exposed to it. It's a good way for them to at least sample it. If they're interested, get the certificate, and if they are further interested, maybe progress more to get a domain certificate. So that is the reason we are seeing, and this is a recommendation we give to all the arts science colleges specifically, right? When the opportunities are much lesser, even the engineering is struggling today for placement. So the arts science college students also, good opportunity to study a programming course, a data science course, and kind of work on that. So that is something that even the data shows for us. The right side is a little important, pass percentage. 68%, 78, 76 across, averaging across discipline, which is fine here. all these departments seem to do okay. Something I wanted to just highlight was chemistry, the registration percentage is pretty less. So the fraction coming in for exams is pretty less. But if you look at physics, the pass percentage is 30%. And textile engineering, ocean engineering, overall itself is 400 and 130, that's okay, but pass percentages are lesser. But physics alone, if you all are putting your students into those courses, you might want to look into it because our average pass percentages are not very high here, which means either courses are difficult or what they learn, the style versus what we are asking is not matching. Something there's a mismatch, so you might want to look at it when you're putting students through physics courses. Remaining are all like in the 80, 70 something, which is our average pass percentage too. So that seems to be quite fine. The top courses that we have, like I said, all the computer science courses, cloud computing, programming in Java, Internet of Things, Python for data science, joy of computing using Python, ethical hacking, Python again, PDSA, Python, DBMS. Then there's a developing soft skills. So you can see in the 10 courses, we have one from HS. But the numbers, if you can see, cloud computing had 40,000 people attempting the exam. And out of that, there were 30,000 certified. Programming in Java, 30,000 attempting exam, 15,000 certified. The PDSA using Python CMI course, it's an 8-week course, huge registrations, but the pass percentage is 23.8%. Okay, it's a very tough course. It brings in data structures and algorithms into an 8 weeks component. And it's very intense by Professor Madhavan. But somebody who passes it will know that they are really good, you know, in these concepts, but it's very difficult. Don't put it for beginners. So the joy of computing, for instance, is a 101 on Python computing, right? So that's the first step. Somebody does not know anything, put them in joy of computing. Then if they are good and they are comfortable, then you can put them on PDSA. Cloud computing is for computer science students who don't get that course in college. You can put them there. It gives a very good idea of what cloud is today. How do you put applications there? A generic, you know, of the entire idea of the entire system. It's a very nice course that has been running and so on. So you can look at it. One thing again to all the SPOCs and to your mentors that you should take back. Go through the courses that we have. We have a page on every course in our website. And we have given the statistics publicly of how many have registered, how many have passed, how many are certified, okay? Go through that and then put your students into these. Don't put a lot of students in difficult courses the first time. They may not pass, they will get demotivated, disappointed, never come back. Not good for the college, not good for the students. So onboard them slowly that maybe they start with an English course, a soft skill course, a very, very basic programming course, and then kind of, you know, go on to advanced courses. So this is an important thing. We don't hide any numbers from y'all. It is all public out there. It is on our website and public pages. But go through the data there to see which courses are okay, which courses, the videos are there. You can see difficulty levels. Is it okay for my student? Will they have the background to do this? That's something that your faculty need to assess before you all recommend courses for the students. So this is very important. That's why we are showing this data, that all this data is on our website. Please make use of it to recommend courses for the students. This is more of the 20 data structures using Java. Cyber security is a very nice course. It's a very hot area today. A lot of things are happening around this. So if students are interested, I think they should do that particular course. Industry 4.0 again is there. Already 5.0 has come, I think, but 4.0 is still in implementation stage. So maybe they can go through that. AI again is extremely difficult. Pass percentage of 14%. This is an IIT Madras AI course. 14% pass percentage. There's an AI course from IIT Delhi, 2% pass percentage. Okay, extremely theoretical, rigorous, not easy at all, but if you crack it, yes, you do know AI is the stamp that you're getting, but for some reason, the faculty have chosen to keep it at that level. So again, if you're putting students through that, this is the pass percentage here, please be alerted to that. Introduction to ML Kharagpur is extremely accessible, 86% pass percentage. The Madras, we have an ML course, but that is more like 50% pass percentage. It's like level 2. The IIT Madras ML course is level 2, Kharagpur is level 1. So you can start with this, then go to that kind of. So these are the things you have to go through when you're taking courses, picking courses from us in any discipline. I'm just talking about CS as an example, but mechanical, civil engineering, electrical engineering, everything you will see this variation that is, you know, as part of the course, the stats that are there will show you this. Top 20 exam cities. For the first time, Chennai has crossed 1 lakh exams. So just in Chennai, we are doing 1 lakh out of the 9.2 lakh exams. One of the biggest that we have handled. In fact, we did 10 days of exams in Chennai, I think, because our 6 days were not enough. We had to add 4 more days to just cater to this capacity and do some things extra on our side too. That is there. Delhi belt, Haryana, UP, the NCR is 80,000 that we have crossed. And then Bangalore is 44,000. Coimbatore again in the south is 42. Hyderabad 36. And so it goes. Mumbai, you can see, is on 16,000. As a city that's there, Nagpur is 11,000, that's here. I don't know if Jaipur comes here or maybe the North Belt, but 14,000, and that's it. So you can see a lot from it from the south here, and these are possibly the regions. So these are the biggest. For the dates, this particular semester, you already know March 22, 23, April 26, 27, May 3rd, 4th. We have exams scheduled. Those are the regular exams. But we might also add March 21st, April 23, 24, 25, May 2nd in some cities. Like Chennai, definitely will be going on those dates. But even other places, if we have a need, we might extend on those particular dates of exams. This is the thing that Professor Nandita was talking about. So in 274 courses in Jan 2025, 535 scholars will be doing live session every single week. And they will be clearing doubts. In fact, courses like the Python course, cloud computing, I think we have like 3 scholars doing 3 sessions per week. So you can join even any of them. Like it's not even just 1 per week, but they're doing 3 per week and so on. So this is something, please alert your learners to it and make use of it. The recorded sessions are available. They can also watch it later. But it's nice to interact live if they have the time and convenience, because then they can ask questions and clear doubts. Okay, coming to the really nice and interesting part of it, though it's a small segment, something that we have been going through is the NPTEL Stars. NPTEL Stars has been growing leaps and bounds, and I'll show you again the next slides of the trends. But stars are basically people who do multiple courses. So multiple courses in a particular area, or multiple courses that are disparate, multiple courses in a department. It could be anything that they do. And we have been recognizing them for the kind of courses they have been doing. For instance, the evangelist is 18 exams in 4 years. So 8 semesters without a break, you should register with us. Register for 18 exams, pass at least 2/3 of it, which is like, I think, 12 exams. And then you are an evangelist. Like 4 years, you have been studying with us without a break. But if you look at the superstar, right? It is 4, 5, 6 exams, topper in at least 3. So in one semester, previously we were doing 4, 5, 6 exams, topper in at least 3. The domain scholar is the domain that we have defined, and if you complete it, you get a domain scholar certificate that's there. The overall unique stars that we have now is 17,528. And the total that we have is more than 29,000, because some of them also fall into multiple categories that are there. The new thing that we've done this time, because now that we have 6 dates and 12 exams, people didn't stop with writing 6 exams, they went on to do 12 exams in a semester. So they were like, how can you call us superstars? We have to be much more than that. So we brought in 2 more categories called NPTEL Champions and NPTEL Megastars. So NPTEL Champions are present in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 exams, and you pass at least 8. And the Megastars is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, topper in at least 6. I mean, in a semester, right? I don't even know how people watch videos or do assignments. I really wonder, but there are 3 of them there. 2 are, in fact, coming to our South Zone workshop next week. The last one, I don't know where that learner is going to go, but 2 of them are coming. In fact, one of the megastars is 72 years old. He's coming to Chennai next week. Another one is a 40-plus person who's also coming to Chennai next week. So they both are there. And yeah, currently you can see the trend. The domain scholars, we were starting with 8 per semester, 40 per semester, 70, but now we are doing about 305 domain scholars per semester, which is like a huge thing that people are doing, sustaining in a particular area, completing courses, what we have defined, and becoming a domain scholar. So 1,369 domain scholars, which is fantastic to have actually. Superstars, you can see, again 20, 50, 20, now we are 123 superstars we have here. So that is a total of 569, 443 is the evangelist, that's almost doubled from last time. Motivated discipline stars, 2,584 discipline stars we've hit. So discipline star means at least you do 60 weeks of learning in a particular discipline. So the CE, EE, whatever we give as a code, we just check in that and we see how many you've finished. So it's like 60 weeks is like 5 courses you have done in a particular department discipline. That's about 2,584 people just in last semester that we have recognized and certified. And 3 megastars and the 61 champions are there. So that's the total that we have for now. This is the domain that is there. I would really like to emphasize this domain for a couple of reasons. So like we found, right, there are people who do a lot of courses. And you can do courses from so many departments, but when we look at the profile of the courses, there was no connection at all. One will be in some department, one will be somewhere else, and one will be, yeah, out of interest as a faculty, I think it's fine, but as a student, if you're looking at doing courses and getting into a job, you need to have some profile where the person asks, okay, what is your specialization? What do you think you're good at? You should be able to showcase a few courses in that particular part, right? So we came up with this concept called domains in 2019. And we defined core courses, elective courses with a minimum of 60 weeks of learning, something like equivalent of 5 or 6 courses, and more than 60 marks in each subject, not 40 as a pass, but 60 in each subject, right? 55 in each subject, average of 60 that we keep, that is there. That is what we defined as a domain. And this is what we tell that the top maybe 5%, 10% of your college, right? The toppers of your college, if you've identified them by your first year or second year, I think you should put them in this pathway, because this gives them a really good way to get a specialization in NPTEL in a particular area and kind of have a certificate that also showcases that specialization. So we have specializations like you can see. In computer science, you have AI, you have a domain in data science, you have a domain in programming foundations. The latest domain we've added is cyber security. So it shows that I've done 7 courses from NPTEL, more than 60 marks in a particular area. There's a certificate format I'll show you that we have. There's a certificate format that we give for the domain certificate. So it shows you're a domain scholar, gives your name, which domain, and it shows us courses you have done along with verification for it. So this is a very nice way to, you know, when you go somewhere for a student to do it, maybe it's not for all, like I said, because these are all tough courses. They're not the easiest of the lot that is there, but something that at least your top 5-10% should aspire for, and you should put them onto these particular courses. So this is something that we'll definitely suggest for them. There are 2 domains for the faculty. There is a faculty foundations, a faculty advanced, and all the new faculty we will suggest who are coming in fresh into becoming faculty as a profession, right? Probably the foundations is good because we teach them effective teaching practices, then how do students learn, something about learning analytics, a little bit about IP, patent, and so on. They can learn in that. And the advanced domain has more on leadership. There is TALE, there is strategy, there is about the NBA and all that. That is there more for people who are probably like 5-10 years into the profession and want to learn something. There is also an advanced domain. Of course, faculty have been doing a lot of faculty have been doing the faculty domains. But for those of you who don't know, this is a good way to get onboarded into that particular profession as, you know, the content associated with it. So that's something that, how do I go back? Yeah, so this is just some of the domains we have listed. Civil engineering has on construction materials. Then there's something on structural analysis, structural design. Electrical has VLSI design, communication, signal processing, power systems, and all this. The entire list is given. We have a separate sub-site on NPTEL called domains. It is under initiatives. There we have listed out everything. We have given which are the courses. In fact, every semester, once you click on a domain, for the courses there, we will also say whether it's open for enrollment or not. So it's an easy way for you to track saying which courses are there, which courses are open for enrollment. You can go from there to SWAYAM and actually get enrolled to those courses. So you don't have to search for it, but from there we have the list that will go to SWAYAM. So these are all there. The management and humanities again is accessible, I would say almost to anybody. It is agnostic of whether you're engineering student, art science student, or anybody else. But I think those are domains that are really accessible. You can try at least those, not too mathematical in some sense. Maybe the economics is, but others are quite okay in that sense. Mathematics, very surprisingly, we had a couple of students finish it. The ones who are really interested want to do a master's PhD. I met a few of them, very nice to have seen that. But yeah, the other domains are there. Just go previous. Yeah, the yellow ones we have colored because these are the new domains we've come out with this semester. So again, we put together some courses because we got it. So polymers and colloidal materials in chemical, a minor in material science, and cyber security in computer science, and agriculture is a whole new domain area that we have opened up. So 5 domains we have introduced. We had 52 or 53, I think, as of last semester, but plus 5 we are now on, so 58. One more thing you can do is, if a student completes a domain, you can treat it equivalent to a minor, and you can give them a minor, because this will also come to something like 18 credits or so. The other one that some of the universities do is, they do a BTech honors if you do a domain. So normally it's a plus 20 credits on top of your BTech or something, right, for an honors. So instead of defining courses, they say do a domain, I'll give you a BTech honors. So that's one more way to incentivize and not make it mandatory for all, but at least incentivize those who are doing this in a better way. So these are policies, if you are on some boards, you can also think of as putting across for those students. Yeah, these are the new ones, like I said. This is the thing. Number of domains completed, like we said, just like we saw all these stars and all, there is one learner who's completed 5 domains. There are 3 people who have completed 4 domains, 19 who have completed 3, 96 who have completed 2, and 1100 who have completed 1. Most domains that have most scholars, data science programming as expected, and the faculty domain, advanced. That's what most people seem to be doing. These are some people from the superstar side. There is a student who is from Maharashtra, very nice to see. He has gotten this for just the July semester. He's completed 12 courses, he has passed, and topper in 4 courses. So he's an employed person from here in Pune. And then we have Dr. Henry, Koneru Gopal Krishna and Selvin, who are from 12 certificates. They got past 12, and they are topper in 3. So that is something. And then 11 certificates, 6 topper is there. These are also the other superstars who are there, 10 certificates, 4 topper, 9 certificates, 4 topper, and so on. These are just samples. The larger list is available on the website, but to give you an idea of, it is not impossible to do it. Okay, these people are able to do it. So again, I give these examples always because many students will come back and say, no time, I can't, I'm so busy, I'm doing this. Then we go back and saying, please go and see these people. They are working, they have families, they have other commitments, but they also sit and study, right? It's not like they give excuses. So there's no excuse to give at some level. These are also motivational examples for the students to see that, especially when faculty are doing it, and they go back and tell their students, I'm doing it, why can't you? I don't think they have an answer more than that, right? So these are also good examples used for those cases to say, one course they should be able to do. You don't have to do 12, but the student should be able to do 1 and do it well. So that's a point that we should, I think, try to make for them. These are student superstars that we have. So there's one from NIT Patna, 8 certificates he's gotten, topper in 3. She's from Venkateshwara College, Chennai, 7 certificates, 3 topper, 6 certificates, 4 topper. All these are student toppers also who are coming up, doing multiple courses in 1 semester and also being toppers. This we are not talking about multiple semesters. 1 semester they've done 6 courses, 7 courses, 8 courses, being a student and doing well in these particular courses. So yeah, these are just the details. The highest number of course takers, this is as per the present data that we have, that they were present, not the registered. Registered is a bit more, but they were present for exams. There is one learner who has been present for 66 exams of ours since 2014, 4 who have been present for 62 exams, 2 for 61, and so it goes. But of course, the largest are in the 1, 2, 3 courses or something. But even if you look at more than 4 courses, right, I think it's a very sizable number. More than 1 lakh people have actually been present for 4 courses, 40,000 for 5 courses, and so on it goes. Last semester alone, if you see there, 19 learners have registered and been present for 12 exams, which is like 6 days, 2 weekends back to back, 1 weekend in September, 2 weekends in October and November we had, and they've done morning, evening, right? Today Saturday is morning, afternoon. Tomorrow Sunday is morning, afternoon. Next week again Saturday morning, afternoon. Then Sunday morning, afternoon. So again, it's like students come and say, ma'am, today we have, tomorrow we have. I say morning, afternoon, people are writing, okay, next excuse, give me the next excuse. I keep asking that. So this is something that we have seen. 7 people have attempted 11, 18 have attempted 10, and 15. So in fact, in our office, we are saying tomorrow for logistics, we increase the number of dates. We should somehow limit the number of exams, I think. I don't really want to see more people doing 20 exams in a semester. Maybe it's not too logical, but yeah, that's there. In terms of highest number of passed learners, right? There's one learner with 62 exams completed and passed. He has 62 certificates from NPTEL, one with 60, two with 59, one with 56, and so on. From the last semester's data alone, 9 learners have 12 exams passed. So they wrote 12 and they passed all 12. 9 have passed 11, 11 have passed 10, and so on. So we keep joking in office, some of them we should actually be awarding degrees even, you know, for the number of courses they have done. It should actually be degrees. They do much more than degrees, I think, the number of courses in degree, but yeah, this is happening. So that's here. In terms of completing domains, again, this is a crazy trend. Last semester we've seen, because I think of 12 exams, normally we would see 2, 3, 4 as the highest, but this is the first time I'm seeing in one semester they've done all courses of a domain and completed it, 8 people. So they've actually focused on a domain, completed all exams, gotten a domain certificate in one single semester. So that seems to be the new thing I saw at least. The remaining are averages like 3, 4, 5 terms, which is decent. Like you do 1 or 2 courses and you're okay there. So that's why we say for your toppers, you can aram say, you know, recommend this pathway. They can start by 2nd or 3rd semester. In 4 semesters, they can finish a domain. By the time they go for placements, they are very comfortably settled with a domain certificate. So that's a nice way to possibly have for them. These are the domains completed. Like I said, computer science had 159, faculty domain had 34, management had 31, and the remaining all had other numbers that's there. Yeah, so that's on the domain part. This is a new thing that we started from July. I had talked about it when I came for the July workshop, I think, saying we are introducing courses, but the courses went pretty well. Introduction to GST and Fundamentals of Cost Accounting. So ICMAI is the organization that organizes the CMA exams. So you have CA, CMA, and one more, right? That students do in the Commerce Account side. So they do the CMA exams. And they started offering courses, a very nice, prestigious organization, I would say, in this space. So 2 courses we got through NPTEL from them. We are getting 3 more in July 2025, I think. So these will be by experts from their side. And for the people who say that we have very less non-technical courses, one of the approvals we got from the ministry was we can work with institutes of national importance. So there are, I think, some 150 or 160 institutes of national importance. So we can work with them and also offer courses, but not through NPTEL. We are facilitators for offering the courses. So we help them with video production, we help them with the portal, we help them with exam registrations and all that. But it won't come with the NPTEL logo. We are not certifying their quality of courses or doing any check on that part. Logistics-wise, complete support we are giving for enabling them to offer. So BHU and AMU are 2 sets of universities we are working with and offering courses. So we had these courses that were there last time. This time also we have some courses coming from there. Next time too we'll have it. So they do the non-technical part. I think at least AMU and all has courses on even Unani medicine and Arabic and Urdu and I don't know, many others that are there. So we are just doing the logistics. So one thing on this front we can guarantee is things will roll out on time, exams will happen on time, you will get certificates on time. So since we are handling it, it goes as per our schedule, that will get done. But the quality of the content and what they are delivering is up to those universities. We are not looking into that part. That is something that you will have to check and enable. But this is more for the non-engineering segment that we are trying to see whether we can scale up the courses we have on SWAYAM. Yeah, so just one thing there in the previous, like I said, because NPTEL doesn't come on the certificates, we won't count it for all our ratings, rankings, recognition. That's like a separate vertical on SWAYAM. If you go today to SWAYAM, there is a 10th circle that you can see there called INI. And from there, when you go, you can see registration. They don't come under NPTEL per se. We are just the logistics partner for them. What's the time? Okay. When are we breaking or? 11:30? Okay, good. So we can go through some of the initiatives that we want to focus on. So these are the things that NPTEL does apart from the coursework. And some of them are a little new, some of them are being enhanced this time that I would like to definitely focus on and for you all to take back. So this pre-doc fellowship or a post-baccalaureate fellowship is something we started as an experiment last time because we saw so many learners doing multiple courses, domain scholars coming up. We said how to get them into the IITs in a more engaging mode. Internships have been there, but that's for 2 months or 3 months for the toppers. But what about people who are doing multiple courses? Can we engage them in some other way to be a part of the IITs or other institutes and see whether they are interested in research, they want to take up a pathway like that. So that was the thought behind it. So what we did in last July was we floated some forms to the faculty and said offer project positions for 1 year where your projects and you want students to come in and be a part of it. And let the student experience the atmosphere there, the research happening there, interact with people there, maybe do a course also on campus, see whether they are amenable to that research aspect of it. And if they are interested, they either come in through GATE, or if the institute has certain processes, they can possibly get onto a master's or a PhD admission. So the way this works is the duration of this pre-doc will be 1 year. So we are technically looking at students who have graduated. So after graduating, they will join the institute, or even 1 or 2 years later, maybe up to 25 or so, they can try out this opportunity. They've gone for a job, they've gone somewhere, they want to try this, that's open to them. But basically, this is a 1 year fellowship. It's not a short term, it's a 1 year fellowship. And what we are giving as stipend from the NPTEL side will be 25,000 plus HRA that we'll be giving to them per month. That will be paid by NPTEL. The faculty only proposes the project and takes them in. And the contingency of rupees 1 lakh is there in case they have to buy some equipment, consumables, or they have to travel somewhere or something like that. There is also a contingency fund for them. So typically it's going to be 3 lakhs plus HRA whatever plus a 1 lakh that is being given to these people. It's an in-person at the place of the institute fellowship that they have to be. It's not an online opportunity. It's an in-person opportunity that they have to go for. We did this in August. We collected the project opportunity, shared it with the NPTEL stars. We got some applications, faculty shortlisted, and that was the final that we came up to. So total number of projects we got was 102. Total number of learners who applied was 305. And this was the total selections that happened. So actually we selected 119, but many of them dropped out because of various reasons at that point. And finally today, 68 of them are still pursuing their 1 year pre-doc at these various institutes. And very happy to say that there is one pre-doc at IIT Roorkee who has already converted after 4 months her pre-doc into a PhD opportunity. She went through the interview, she got admitted, and now she is a full student of PhD program in the management department at IIT Roorkee, which is what we are hoping this program will do. So that is something that is there. And the next set that we are going to roll out, this is the feedback from the students. We've been talking to them also because there's a new initiative, whether they have some suggestions for us, are they okay with it, and how are they feeling. But largely it has been very positive. They said they can understand the depth of research work and they're working towards the results. They get exchange ideas. So normally there are weekly meetings with the faculty that happen for this group. They belong to some group and there are weekly meetings and all that they do, collaborating with researchers and doing something, task is challenging. So good feedback we've been getting, whatever we have spoken to the pre-doc students. The next timelines that we'd like you to take back to your students here, especially those graduating in June 2025 and who are possibly NPTEL stars, right? So we are currently collecting proposals from faculty. I'm thinking it will go up to February 20th or so. February 25th, we should float it out to the NPTEL stars. So up to 5 options NPTEL stars can apply to. So which of the 5 projects, or maybe we get 100 or 200 projects, say. They have to choose 5 and apply to 5, giving it as option 1, option 2, priority 3, priority 4, and so on. They have to give us their resume, and they have to give us an SOP, statement of purpose, on why they want to come here and do a pre-doc. Along with, of course, certifications we have, so that's fine. But that's a basic application that we will do. Then we will share it with the faculty, respective things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll share it with all 5. And we'll say these are the people who have applied to you. Faculty will then look at the resume and the SOP and conduct interviews. So it's not just a selection based on what they write, but they've had interviews last time, technical, non-technical, both we had with each of them. Then faculty will give us a selection list. And based on selection list, we reach out to the stars, we get acceptances, keep moving down the priority and finalize it. So we are hoping to complete this by April 1st week, so that they all know that they have an offer on hand for a pre-doc from an institute, and by June they can actually join. So this is something that we want to do immediately. Last time we were late, I think. They had already joined jobs, they had gone in for the MTech admissions and so on. So we wanted to finish it early this time. So please help us with this. So those who are NPTEL stars in your colleges, you can apply. In fact, many young faculty have applied for this. Those who are, say, 2-3 years of experience in a college, maybe joined after a bachelor's or even a master's, right? And you want to do a PhD, this might be a good thing if you can afford it to leave your job and the stipend is okay with you, you have that kind of convenience, you can do that. So we are not discounting anybody, we are not saying it's only for students. It's for any NPTEL star who wants to do it and wants to get on to the research pathway and probably go in for a master's or a PhD. Focus is on students, but faculty who also want to be on this and pursue maybe a PhD, welcome to do this. But it's an in-person opportunity. That's something you have to remember, that you will have to go there, spend a year with the faculty. So please do alert all the people in your colleges for this particular opportunity that's there. Credit transfer, I think we've been speaking about it for 5 years now. I don't want to spend too much time, but up to 40% is what is allowed. Now some ABC, APAR ID and all is going on. No integrations have happened still. DigiLocker, we've been talking a lot, we've been working a lot, but no system has stabilized for us yet. Once it has, we will also let you know. But for now, we'll put it in SPOC login, certificates are there with you, or students bring it to you, you verify it and it goes out. That's the system we are doing. The only change we have made for the last 1 year is all certificates available inside SWAYAM login also. In the SWAYAM portal when you go, our NPTEL certificates, we have put it there too. So it's on our NPTEL website, it's on SWAYAM website. Both places you have the certificates. That's the change. With regard to the other things that we have to do, once we are final on it, we will also make an announcement, but we are working with the ministry, with the other officials on it. We still are not very clear on how the process will work completely. So that's still being worked out. Translation, we have been doing a lot more. In fact, it's actually jumped a lot in the last 6 months. It's been a good increment for us in the way that we have been using. So we've moved completely to tools now, 2 ML tools that we've done, Chitralekha, Translingua. How many of you do translations here? Any of you do it? Faculty from your colleges who do? Any of you know apart from you, or maybe you don't do, but faculty from your colleges do it? Okay. So this we would really welcome more people to come in and do it, because this has been a huge ministry push for us and they've been asking us to do, and it's not something that we can deliver on our own. We require collective effort, we require the entire support of everybody, because local language knowledge is extremely important here, apart from the domain knowledge also. So we need domain plus local language. So that's something that we need from as support from your side. And we have changed to these 2 tools that we are using. And a lot of machine learning training, whatever you hear about in the news, say about the ML part, we have been doing it here. There are 2 faculty in IIT who work on it extensively, and they have been helping us with this particular thing. And these are number of courses we have done now, 521, 295 completed in multiple languages. Number of hours we have completed is 28,580 hours of regional content is now available. So if you go to YouTube, there is an option to toggle the audio track now, like in Netflix and maybe your Prime Video, we are able to change the audio tracks, right? On YouTube, for NPTEL channel, you can change audio tracks. So we have embedded all the audio tracks also there. Many of it from what you had recorded and given it to us as a human voice. Many of it now we are doing the machine generation and also pushing it in. Both are there. There's another option to toggle the subtitle language too. So that's also there. So both are available. Again, a request, if there are students who require this, see which courses are translated. Please share it with them that it's available in Marathi or Gujarati or whatever. And also give us feedback on whether it was useful or not useful. So the translations are available as books, as chapters. So now you have like books in Marathi on programming in C, or in programming Python, or introduction to research, or something else, whatever we have done. There are Marathi books, Tamil books, Telugu books. We made it into a book with an index and all that there, with all the illustrations, with the snapshots. It's like a full-fledged textbook in your local language too, that they can read. So that's also something you can do. One thing we are struggling with is getting feedback. So we'd be really happy to see any of you has feedback on this particular project of ours, and whether it is useful for students, whether they do listen to it. The listening component is okay, how is the audio, are they happy with it? We'd be happy to get any feedback that you have from your side on this. And any of you wants to subscribe to be translators to do apply. There is a process for that. They, I think, check a 1-page translation, then they onboard you, do some things and all. There is a honorarium payment also for it. It's not like it's free service, but there's a paid component to it. So you can also be featured there. In every course we say so-and-so has been translated by so-and-so person, and we put it on the book also as credits for you. So if it is useful to you, you can do that. Otherwise also just contribute to NPTEL in this way by translating the content. So this is the way it comes, the English one, and then you can see there the audio track CC, there is one dabba. If you click on that, you'll get all the languages that are there. You can get the audio tracks from it, and it goes like that. That is the language subtitling. So there are 2 boxes for it. In Swayam also, below the video where you have the subtitles box that keeps scrolling, if you've seen inside the Swayam portal, that has a language drop down. You can select the language and it will change the drop down of the language that is coming as subtitles. This FTP, I think most of you know it, but for the new people, just for their benefit, if faculty do NPTEL courses that are tagged as FTP, so normally in every intro page we'll have something called this is an FTP approved course. If you do that course, write the exam, pass the exam, you can apply for an FTP certificate from us. And this is a certificate that goes out. This is with the approval of AICTE. We have an MOU with them till 2028, I think, where these are approved. So every semester, once a semester is over and we have issued FTP certificates, we send out the list, entire list of which faculty, which colleges, which courses they have done to AICTE. And we tell them this is our FTP certifications for this semester. If you want to verify, you can verify whenever they go for any interviews anywhere or something like that. But this has been the numbers. So this is something we do. 4-week course is a half FDP, 8-week course is a 1-week FDP equivalent, 12 weeks course is a 1.5-week FDP equivalent of that. And this semester, 736 courses are FDP approved. So you can go into any of it. 2 more days of enrollment are there if you haven't done it. You can go there, enroll, write the exam, same process, you do it. That's how it will show on the Swayam portal intro page. This is an AICTE approved FTP course. If that band is there, you know it is approved for an FTP certificate. Numbers have been very encouraging this time. 2024 July, we had 2.44 lakh faculty enrolled. Registration was 76,000, which is like 31%, pretty high from the last few semesters. And 34,428 faculty took out FDP certificates from us. So it's an easy way for you. You don't have to spend money, go in person, spend time, do something. There's a clear-cut way for you to sit at home, do your FDP certifications and get it if your university approves it. So this is something. One interesting aspect though is looks like we have maybe stabilized on the faculty numbers of enrollments. That's something that we were also looking at. 2.4 lakhs seems to be there. Unless some segment we have not hit and that has to come in, but that seems to be the number which has been steady for almost like 5-6 terms now, which is like 3 years. So let's see that. Okay, support for SPOCs for attending conferences. This is something we've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years. If any of you has a paper in a conference in any in any of these institutes, IITs, ISC, NIT, CSIR labs, ISERs or IST, or some learning conferences we approve where we know it is there. If you're presenting a paper, then you submit that to us and we will enable the support for you for registration, for your travel accommodation, maximum limit of 25,000 rupees. So that's the thing that we have been doing. Every month, 1st to 10th, we open up a form. You can submit your request there of where you're going, what you're doing. Depending on whether it complies with whatever rules we have put, we approve it. After you travel and come, you can submit the bills, we reimburse it for you. So this is something that we've been doing. Happy to see that we received 56 applications this time, 44 were approved, 23 have been utilized so far. We are waiting for the rest to claim their things. So we would like this segment to really grow. And if more of you are going, please use this opportunity so that we can also support you in attending conferences. So that is something that's there. The new thing we have done is for NPTEL Superstars and NPTEL Domain Scholars, we are extending the same support now. So if you're not a SPOC, but you're an NPTEL Superstar, of course Megastar Champion comes, or an NPTEL Domain Scholar, then if you're going for a conference to present, the same support of 25,000 with the same rules apply. And so your students who are coming in that category can also benefit, or other faculty who are coming in that category can benefit. So this is something, please take it back to your people. We had a meeting, I think, last week from our office, initiating all of this and informing people about it. We had a talk with them. But please, for those who have missed it, please do tell them this support is available now as a new initiative. So every month when we open for you, the form will be open to them. We will alert them. But if somebody has missed, let them apply to us through this. GATE preparation has been going on. This time, I think the CS we started as a new initiative. The mock tests were going on for the last 1 month. We have conducted 135 mock tests so far in that current period from August to January. Today is, I think, GATE exams and February 15 too. So we had more than 6,000 students doing this. Completely free, no money required. All the videos are there, the mock tests are there. You get a leaderboard where you see how you performed. Every week, 2 to 5 Sunday, we conduct a mock exam that you can just register with, try it out, get a leaderboard score on where you stand. And we've been doing live sessions also for all of these GATE papers, clarifying doubts on content, or even sometimes like counseling we have been doing. Where do I apply? Where do I go? What do these institutes do? So both types we have been talking. 1,628 sessions we conducted in the last 1 year for the GATE related. 7,000 participants actually were there. So going well, but definitely not a patch on the number of GATE registrations, right? GATE registration this time across 9 lakhs, I think. So I think we are hardly getting like 6,000 people. It's a free initiative. IITs, you know, they set the GATE paper. IIT faculty offer NPTEL courses. IIT faculty have coordinated the GATE portal. So there's a lot of things going on there. So if your students are preparing for GATE, I would say this is really a platform they should make use of, because this is exactly what we do and what we are administering. So it's a huge resource that they should prepare from. Not saying you shouldn't go to coaching institutes. Maybe you can go. But I would say this is a great supplement to also have along with that. And for those who can't afford coaching institutes, definitely the place to go would be this, we would say. This is something that you have to make use of. NPTEL Plus, the paid e-learning portal, we have been doing a lot of workshops in the last 1 year, many of them in various diverse areas that are there. So these are the kind of courses we have been doing, self-paced, blended courses, short-term training, and so on. These are some of the topics just to give you an idea of what we have done. Dental biomaterials, empowering pedagogical practices, something on, again, biotech, on artificial lifts for oil and gas wells, which is from the ocean engineering side. Certificate course on fundamentals of VR was there, so that's something. You can see the numbers. It's not in like the tens of thousands, not like 10,000, 20,000 and all. It's like a few hundreds. But the cost also varies from 200 rupees, 300 rupees or something costed, so that they come and do it a little more sincerely and kind of go. So this is what we have been doing. Programming with AI, industrial design, no code artificial intelligence, then mastering strategy, AI for signal processing. So these are like not semester-long courses that we can offer under the Swayam bucket that we normally do as NPTEL course. NPTEL has a very rigid format. We have to be Senate approved. The faculty should have taught it a couple of times. They should have good faculty ratings. Then they should come in. Then we have assignments. You have a proctored exam. You get a certificate. There are conditions for how an NPTEL course should be offered. But these are more like short-term 2 or 3 hour training programs in specific areas. Maybe they're research areas, maybe new areas that are coming in. Maybe that's something relevant for the industry. That's what we are trying to capture in these workshops that we are doing. So this is the topics that we have done. Teaching data structures and algorithms, this was more for faculty that's there. Again, there's a teaching and learning skills, which is a very interesting way of how do you change your methodology of teaching from Karthik Vaidyanathan, then NMR spectroscopy, effective teaching again. That has run, I think, some 6 cohorts now. This effective teaching by Pankaj Jalote is on computer science domain. And this is the 6th cohort we ran of 290. Every time we've been getting about 300 people only for faculty. He has 4 weeks. You have to submit assignments and do presentations though as part of it on how you will teach. That's the way that the course is designed. But it has been continuously running. Again, extreme leadership, data structures, leadership again, problem statement, molecular cloning somebody's done, and so on. These master classes are something I'd like to emphasize. We do only 1 per month. But master classes is a separate segment where we are targeting faculty from outside India to be a part of our courses and address the NPTEL audience. So we've had faculty from University of Florida, we've had from, of course, Bangalore also, but from Paris, ESEC, we had University of Southampton. I think we have somebody from Oxford coming in, Cambridge coming in, from Berkeley coming in, and so on. So this is like 1 class a month. But then we try to get faculty from outside to also address NPTEL learners and do some things. And some of them are extremely interesting. For instance, I think in management side, at least I was just sitting through some sessions of like neuromarketing and something on, you know, the latest is I think some other kind of marketing they were talking about, some brand management that is there, all from this France and this one that we were getting. And the part is they have like 3 hour workshops or maybe 2 days of 3 hours. And then they define a project, you have breakout rooms, you have a mentor, in half an hour you're put into groups, you do something, you come back, you present. So it's not just silently sitting and listening, but they do a lot of activities on it also. This is very strong on some areas, marketing, I mean the management definitely, but we've been doing technical also. There's something that you can see, you know, if it interests your students again. So this is there. Internships for toppers, again this is something we've been doing for 4 years, but something is not working here. The way that we thought it will grow, the way that it would be adopted is not happened at all. We would like more feedback on that. One feedback we've gotten is of course accommodation, which is very difficult in the IITs when the semester is going on. We really don't have hostels for our own students, so always it's a no when interns come in. Summer is okay, but winter we are not able to get. I think that is one blocker that has been there. But apart from it, I don't know what else is there. Basically, this internship opportunity is with the faculty offering a course. If there are toppers and the faculty says they can take interns in the summer or winter, we write to the toppers to apply, and then the faculty selects a couple of them. They spend 2 months, 3 months, 4 months with the faculty in their lab, in their institute. Nowadays, it's like 99% in person, okay? Online, even faculty are saying no, they've had enough of online, you know, students and interns, they don't want it. They say let them come in person. We also think this is a good opportunity for students to go in person, so that's something that we are doing. And they get a stipend and a certificate on successful completion. So these are the numbers that we have seen here. The summer of 23 was 144, winter of 23 was 68, summer of 24 was 86, and this is what we have done. Winter of 24 is going on now, 140 is there. So there have been students coming and going, largest being Kharagpur, of course, Madras, Roorkee are supporting, and then thereafter it goes with other institutes and so on. But this has been the trend. Our planning for this was actually at least 500 interns per summer, 500 interns from winter. So the topper slide I showed you, you saw there were 39,000 toppers in July semester, right? I don't know how much is 100 out of 39,000? Whatever, 3% or 3%, whatever it is. That's a fraction that's really coming for this. Ideally, a lot more toppers should be applying, a lot more toppers should be coming for these opportunities, especially students, that they make use of this opportunity if they're interested in a master's, an MTech or a research, just to see how the institute is, they should try and do this. So this is not something that has scaled at all. And we tried putting, so some SPOCs said that we don't have information about it. Now you have an extensive dashboard inside. If you see internships, you have put a tab. We show you who all are eligible, who all have applied, who all have been selected, who have joined, who have not joined. We're giving you all the information from your side. And still it's not kind of growing. So it'll be nice to see if you have topper students and we are opening up an internship opportunity for that particular course. I would really urge that you all suggest that they apply and try out these opportunities. It'll be really, really helpful, especially if they are interested in that. So this is the SPOC login ke andar that we show the topper thing. All the details are given to you. There is nothing that is left to any doubt, but we tell you who all are there and all that. So this is the fall that has happened. So even in summer 24, if you see 1275 applied, 204 joined, but 86 only completed. So within 1 or 2 weeks they leave. Some of them in person are leaving saying, oh, I can't cope, this place is not okay for me, something else happened, and stuff like that. I don't know, young students, but this is what we are seeing still as a trend that's there. One interesting part that happened, I don't know if it was here, one interesting thing that happened was just 2 days back we got the news. IIT Hyderabad had a winter intern from some college, and he was there for 3 months. Again was interested, went through a PhD interview, has converted to a PhD admission. So it's not just the pre-docs who can convert, but an internship. Last time, I don't know how many of you came, Professor Sanjeeva Srivastava was here from IIT Bombay. He's from the biotech department. 2019 or 20, an intern had joined him, converted to a master's, within a year converted to a PhD. In fact, on the SPOC workshop day, just the previous day, he had defended his PhD thesis and he was, conferred the PhD degree, that saying that he was eligible for it. So he had come with that student who converted from an internship to a PhD, completed the PhD also, and was now abroad. I was told he is in the US somewhere now. So these are the kind of things that can happen if students are keen about it and are interested to come. But then we also need that push from the college side to tell them, yes, this is important, there's an opportunity they can use, and they should not miss out. especially students you know who are in that mindset or something, I think they sometimes need that push to say, just go, do it, you know. They'll be, oh, should I do this? I got a job, I did this. My thing is always go study when you can. Job will always be there, you can always get a job, you can always work, but go for education when you can, right? So if you can get that push from your side, it will also help us a lot for this. So one thing which we have done is previously the internship stipend was 5,000 per month. This time we made a decision saying that many are complaining about the stay and we are not able to get it, so we are telling them to stay outside. So we said let's make it 15,000 per month. So that's a change we have brought. So if they are here for 2 months or 3 months, it will be 30,000 or 45,000. Hopefully it covers their travel, accommodation at least, not like a profit making, but generally covers whatever they need and they're happy with it. So this is a change we have brought. We would really hope that this goes out to the... So last week, a YouTube live we did with the 40,000 toppers. We actually sent them all an invite. About, I think 2,000 came live, and then after that we were seeing views for that video also. But we spoke to them about this opportunity and said that, why don't you come here? There's the stipend and that's something. So after their second year, third year, ideally they should try out this opportunity is our recommendation here. Soft skill training, it's been going on. Number of colleges we've done in the last 6 months is 66, so about 10 to 11 we do per month. And it's a free initiative. Those of you who don't have formal cell for training your students for placements or internship can make use of the NPTEL initiative. It's completely free. It's a 1 week or a 2 week training program. And they go through all the sessions that are there on how do you appear for an interview, how do you prepare a resume, how do you answer questions, what is the body language you have to do. And then there are also one-on-one mock times that we give as soft skill trainers. So for all these students, we do one-on-one mocks of half an hour where they get personalized feedback of for me what it is, for you what it is, and they do that, not the generic one, but that's also done. So again, I would urge people, if you don't have access to such a facility for your students in your college, make use of the NPTEL facility. Happy to do it for you all. We have trainers who have been doing it for a couple of years, and it's a wonderful thing for students to also learn from it. So there's just some feedback where these are our NPTEL learners who said that our training helped them very much when they went for the interview.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your important updates. I request to all SPOCs, please wear these badges which is given by the NPTEL team.
ये फूल है भाई, और वो जो है ना, हाँ, और वो भी फूल है। मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, आपने जो खाली हो रहा है ना, वो डाल के देख, अभी जो बैटरी है ना, वो बैटरी दे, मार के चार्जिंग में डाल। नहीं कैमरे का, हाँ देख, वो बड़ा कैमरा का वो डाल। इसको स्टॉप कर देना, वो ही है, अभी बंद ही है। स्टॉप कर दूँगा, नहीं तो नहीं तो एक काम करो, स्लाइड डाल दो, उससे स्लाइड डाल। नहीं ये नहीं, ये स्लाइड लो, 30 स्लाइड में डालो, 30 स्लाइड में डालो। वो बाहर का भी लोग उसको ऐसे ये करेगा, देखिए यार। अभी क्या डालो? ब्लैंक रहने दो थोड़ा। क्या डालो?
Project manager. How was this thing happening? इसका नाम change करें before we presented. Prism. We also had different term for it.
We had DET.
DET.
Now we change to PIS.
Okay, sir.
So this time Rumana will be the main lead. Program lead. Then Nitya and Alicia. TS. I will be the consultant. Then writing this in.
So that is take initiative. किसका initiative है? अच्छा, take no, but then you were the driving, right?
Yeah, last time when me was there. Me and the JK Samir.
किसके दिमाग से? हमारे दिमाग से आया ना?
We started with JK. JK has conducted the first thesis.
Okay, that time.
Then after 10 years something, someone motivated that we can.
We should
Then I read it to wait. You I don't have coffee. I will.
just बात
I'll come. Yeah.
फोकस कर काय बघ
नहीं समझ गया
मैं और तू देख सामान जैसा है ये देख एक इधर भी भारतीय और ओमकार वो श्री जी हम सबको बड़ा बनाया और अपने बड़े के झाड़ के नीचे छोटा झाड़ इधर इन लोग कितना है देख कितना है अपना उन लोग से कंपेयर कर बॉस उल्टा होना चाहिए रे मैंने इनको लाल किया चल ठीक है मैं इनको लाल किया चल ठीक है
नहीं इन लोगों को लाल के ठीक है पर अपना क्या
नहीं मैं बोल रहा सबको किया ना
हमारा किया ही
तेरे हाथ में कंट्रोल था तेरे हाथ में कितना शक्कर जलेबी में डालने का चाशनी कितना लेने का तो बनने के बाद तेरे को बांटने का था तो तूने अपने लिए रखा ही नहीं तू दुनिया को खिला रहा है अरे खुद भी तो खा पहले
भाई समझ गया बराबर समझ गया
तेरे को उस दिन बोला ना सुन तेरे को उस दिन ना अलग दिला रहेगा तो पूरा अच्छा मन में इतना घर रखा है क्या ऐसा वो तो नहीं मैं तो दिल से बात और तेरे समझ में आया चल कोरोना तेरे दिल से समझा लेकिन तेरे समझ में आया समझा
ये लोग दोनों बात नहीं करते हैं
नहीं करता इन लोगों को फुल फसल है एकदम जाने दुश्मन हाँ अरे अपने सामने उस दिन लड़ा था उससे ज़्यादा होते रहते अपन तो उस दिन कर्मों में
जाना था अपनी मैं बोला जाते हो अरे मिला नहीं बीच में बोलता अरे कल वर्कशॉप है मैं बोला हाँ तुमको तो इन्विटेशन दे गए बोला हाँ आया ना मेरे को तो आया मैं इस बार आएगा कोई नहीं आया तो कुछ नहीं मैं
आया उसको भी कैसा है
ये आएगा तो चलेगा ना
ये
मैं बोला अरे आना यार
ये रंजीत रह गया बाकी वो सब उधर की टीम है तो भाई उसका कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है
भाई और एक मेरे से गलती हो गई मैंने किसी को बताया यार मैं वो पार्टी के लिए जाना चाहता हूँ और इवन उधर का भी लोगों को आपको भी तो लेके आएंगे ऐसा करके बोल रहा था पीडीएफ में नहीं रहे अपना NPTEL
उसको अपने साथ में ये खाने को पीने को बैठने का
उसका कहना क्या वाले क्या तुम लोग
किसको देगा पार्टी
मैं इधर तो नहीं है अगर तुम लोग ना
ये वॉशरूम जाके बैटरी देगा चेंज करने का भी टाइम कब बड़ा बैटरी कितने
इधर डाला है चार्ज है
नहीं करके ना फिर करके ना
ये देख
करके हाँ नहीं अंदर अपने का अपने का तो नहीं है ना
ये फुल चार्ज है
अपने का नहीं है करने का
तो अभी लगाया था
नहीं चार्ज हो गया फुल ये देख
इतनी तो खाया
अब देखना और कितना जाएगा
ये भी देखना
तीन आ ही रहा है तीन ही है
ये भी देखना है
अरे पर वो ग्रीन ही दिखा रहा है मेरे को
नहीं तो रखना होने
ग्रीन है तो फुल हो गया रहेगा
वही तो वो
नहीं होने देना लगा रहे
नहीं ग्रीन है रेड होना चाहिए सिर्फ एक ही लाइट चलना चाहिए दो लाइट
नहीं लगा दे
हाँ तो फिर
इसका भी देख क्या सीन है इसका भी देख
ये फुल है ये फुल
हाँ तो ये ले ले अरे ये ले ले सुन ये ले ले इसको लगा दे
ये बड़ा था ना
ग्रीन
ये चलता था अमित भाई ये बहुत चलता है
हाँ ठीक है डाल के रखना सुन 6 बजे तक है चार्ज
अरे बाद में तो
इस तरह देख ले भाई शाम को 6 बजे तक है चार्ज स्टेशन दिए ये देखो देख देख के मेरा पाँव किलो
दो ही बैटरी है भाई। एक बैटरी वहाँ रखा है वहाँ।
सब हो
उसके पीछे चेयर के
और ये जो गलती जैन में पैप में हुआ है ना,
ये उधर का PRC में लगा है LCH का
ये जानवर का आया क्या
भाई
ये देखने कोई होता देवा को फुल लाइफ इसको भी सामने बताया था उधर रजिस्टर नहीं समझ रहा था और इधर लड़की लोग देखो इन लोग को रखा फुल की गई उन लोग का टाइम कम कर और अपना घुसा उन लोग को दूसरे को कुछ नहीं रहने वाला है जो जो मिलना है जो करना है ना अपने कदर में मिलेगा ये देखो ये नया बिना के चिंता मत तमाशा कर
कभी कभी ऐसा क्या कहते हैं बंदे जुड़ रहे
अभी शायद बस कर लिया जो करने का सब गया घर पे इन लोग का उनका खाने को पहले इन लोग ना पैक करवा लेता अलग तो बोलने को खत्म हो गया चलो 250 लोग को बुलाया तो साला कहाँ पे इतना लोग खाया हम लोग तो हाथ भी नहीं लगाया नहीं तूने ना बोला इसलिए मैं भी नहीं लिया मैं बोला जान दे सही होगा खाना क्या जाएगा करिए खा लेगा हाँ ये ना बिना एक तो बाहर जो रहता ना मतलब ऐसा चीज़ें के लिए करता ना बाहर रोके ना कड़ी बनाते हैं बच्चा का तो लो ना यार तुमको मिला नहीं है पहले पहले लेते अपन बोलने का ना मैं मिलता नहीं तो क्या हिसाब से ऑर्डर करता है गुलमोर वाले को बोलने का मतलब नहीं उन लोगों को बोलता मैडम पैक करो अभी बंद कर दे इधर पॉज करके रख दे बस ये पॉज करके रख दे इधर दुनिया को दिखाने का स्टार्टिंग देवा एंडिंग देवा देखो कितना सेकंड के लिए मैं और गया उसको पिछवाड़ा दिखा हो गया अभी देखो फैकल्टी को समझा रहा मतलब असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर अभी देखिए लाइट में और कैमरा देख मेरे को स्किल है बाबू वैसे ही नहीं बिठाता था मैं बैठ खड़ा ओपिनियन में याद है तेरे को तो याद ही होगा भाई तू रख एडिट सीख अपना मनवेद था मनवेद तो नहीं है बैठ इसको बोल हाँ कहाँ पे क्या ये निकाल ये डाल नहीं है तो नया शूट कर कपड़ा सब मिल जाएंगे डाल दे और उसमें फोटो लिखा नहीं फुटेज मिल रहा तो क्या अपने कितना कट 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 करके बनता नहीं है क्या फिल्म मेरी लोग खोल पार्लर को मसाज पार्लर सुदीप ने सुपर निगम को हीरो बना दिया क्या क्या बात करता है सेमिनार हॉल में क्या है सेमिनार हॉल क्या बात करता है जबकि साला शुरुआत तो सेमिनार हॉल में हम लोग गए देखिए खुद पसीना लगाया मैं उधर भी कहता सुपर निगम चला देने का फिर उतना आगे का लेना उसमें कंसर्न में हम लोग ये कर रहा है तेरा कंपटीशन में तो भाई
ज्ञानम पे रख क्या कर रहा है
सुन नहीं 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 थोड़ा
आवाज दे आवाज
थोड़ा बड़ा तो बना के आया लाइफ बॉय साहब ने कर दिया अच्छा वो काला तांबा को रख के नहीं लाता
इधर से गिर रहा है
देखने इन लोग एरिया में गया था तो 4 बजे सो उठेगा शाम को भी बर्दाश्त होगा जो बॉम्बे बनाता है
चक्कर आएगा
अरे
लीव मेरे तो कोमा में चला जाएगा।
पूरा उधर है, हवा ऐसा चलता ना, और मेरे घर में पूरा पार्टी वाले भी घर में ऐसा लगता है कि उसके घर में और आगे जाएगा
रोड पे जाएगा, रोड पे।
हाँ पूरा पक्का उधर से जाता है, चक्की में आते हैं पीछे
खाने को नहीं लगा।
रवि जा नहीं प्रेस करना है, एक मिनट रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट करना है। रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं, इसका रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं है, स्ट्रीमिंग वगैरह नहीं है, स्ट्रीमिंग में जा रहा है ऑन एयर नहीं, ठीक है अब स्टार्ट करो।
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to see you all today. I am Arjun Prasad. I am a PhD student here at IIT Bombay at the Center for Educational Technology. As you might have noticed in the previous presentation by Bharati ma'am, that one of the main reason for NPTEL course uptake by students is for credit transfer. And also, as you all
दरवाजा लॉक नहीं है रवा, कोई भी अंदर घुस सकता है।
अरे लॉक नहीं है, लॉक दबाएगा तभी लॉक होता है मेरा भाई।
एक काम करना, इधर से जाके उधर घुस और लॉक करके इधर जा, हैं? इधर से जा, इधर से घुस।
गरम हो रहा है ना जैकेट में, हाँ? हाँ? मैं निकल देता हूँ, टी-शर्ट में जो एक मिनट और
Hi. Miss Bela is here. So we have Miss Bela. She is a TA of Professor Rupal Dalal. Professor Rupal Dalal has 2 courses in NPTEL. I request Miss Bela, ma'am, to please share your experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bella Tony, and I'm the TA for Maternal Infant Young Child Nutrition course. So, like the name says, malnutrition is a burning issue in India. Okay, so NFHS 4 data says that there are 36% of the children of our country are stunted, and 34% are undernourished. To tackle this we need to intervene during the first 1,000 days. First 1,000 days is nothing but the time period from conception till the second birthday of the child. This is the time when the child has maximum physical development and brain development. To work on AMIYCF with Dr. Rupal Dalal, we have created 105 spoken tutorials which cover adolescent, maternal, infant, young child feeding. It's a skill-based course and covers breastfeeding techniques, complementary feeding, anthropometric measurements, maternal nutrition, even nutrition for women who are 50 plus years of age. So you might know a lot about this through the course. The course is split into 12 weeks where we teach all skill-based techniques, how to hold the baby. The famous hold is cross-cradle hold. The 45 counseling points wherein we explain how the mother should prepare herself before starting the breastfeeding, the position of the baby's body, mother's posture, where the baby's legs should be, and very simple things like how much water should a mother take every time before she starts breastfeeding, importance of night feeding, and her own nutrition and baby's requirement for the mother's milk. All this is covered in the course. The other thing that I want to bring about is how many people we have reached through NPTEL. It's around more than 14,000. More than 14,000 people have benefited from this course. There is an IAS officer, now she's a CEO. Her name is Ashima Mittal from Nasik. She has attended our course. There is a 65-year-old pediatrician, Asha Bengappa. She has attended our course, and the list is huge. So because of NPTEL, this course has reached so many people, so many corners, irrespective of the geographical location, socio-economic background. Anybody who has the willpower to learn, okay, from the spoken tutorials and Dr. Rupal's lectures. Anybody who wishes to learn can learn from this course. And of course, you know about the certificates. They take exam and we give certificates, okay? So the other thing I wish to urge here today on this platform is to please spread the word. The audience can be anybody, any person any woman or a person who intends to start a family. It can be a young gentleman, okay, who wants to start a family with his wife. Please do not, just start thinking about pregnancy. Prepare. The woman has to prepare her body. She has to prepare her body, which is called pre-pregnancy nutrition. Go through the tutorial, attend Dr. Rupal's lectures, prepare your body for a healthy pregnancy, healthy baby. Okay, then go through the spoken tutorials and Dr. Rupal's lectures about how to actually feed the baby when the baby is born. Breastfeeding has to be learned before the baby is delivered, not after the baby is delivered. Learn breastfeeding techniques, then learn complementary feeding techniques when the baby is 6 months old. You have to start. What you start is, not the porridge, not the bhat, not the kanye. It is actually thick consistency, puree, all that stuff is explained, okay? Then we also have explained anthropometric measurements. You can measure your baby's growth. You can measure how the baby weighs and whether the weight is according to the age, the length is according to the age. All that is explained beautifully in the lectures and the spoken tutorials. NPTEL is a great platform for anybody willing to learn. I urge you to please register, please learn, and let us all improve the IIYCF and nutrition indicators and eradicate malnutrition. Jai Hind.
I request Professor Nandita, please present the memento to Ms. Bela ma'am. Now I request Bharti ma'am to please continue the session.
So before we start with the presentation, if you have any feedback, suggestions for us, the session is open. Do we have extra mics? Please introduce yourselves also so that we know where you are from.
Sir, please.
1 minute.
Myself, Dr. Syed Jilani Pasha, from Bharat Ratna Indira Gandhi College, Sholapur. My question is that how the NPTEL course is helpful for faculty to switch over from core department to emerging department
In terms of knowledge upgradation?
by
or
doing NPTEL courses. UGC has given one letter.
Yes. Okay.
With reference to that letter, I want to discuss that.
If it is
Letter is available.
Yeah, so I think from electrical they are allowing people to switch to computer science,
Yes,
total of 18 credits or some such like that.
10 credits, madam, as per UGC.
I think it's 18 with 4 credits from NPTEL is what they have said, I think. One regulation that I saw was something like that.
Yes.
But they are not allowing the entire program switching by studying from NPTEL.
Why they are not allowing? UGC has given the letter.
Yes, but
My question is
we
that
gave
one.
a proposal, but they want faculty to go in person, attend training at institutes that are proposing. I think Kharagpur did that, Delhi was doing that and all. They are proposing.
No, as per UGC norm, if a faculty completes 10 credit courses,
But not from NPTEL, sir. They have not put it as NPTEL.
there mentioned.
Not completely from NPTEL. I think there's one more regulation that is there. You need to check that. There is partial credits from NPTEL. There is some 14 credits from the institute in person you have to complete. Then they are allowing something from NPTEL. Together, if you do, then you can teach the computer science or data science related courses.
Yeah, ML, data science,
The
IoT.
entire program is not permitted to be learned from NPTEL and kind of go. That's the way that they have designed that. That's an AICT policy, sir. We had
AICT
nothing
on
to do with
UGC.
it. Yeah, they only put it out.
Yes.
That was something.
Even
they did.
EC, ENTC,
Yes,
electrical
yes,
faculty
yes.
can work in AIML.
Yes,
or
they are
data science.
permitted, but you need that in-person 3-month or some training at an institute full time.
But
So in fact, he
letter
said
I'm
that's.
not finding that one.
Please check that, sir. There's one more letter like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
there is one.
Because already JNT Hyderabad has implemented this in every colleges.
That is a local implementation. I don't know how it works with them putting a policy and universities implementing. You have to check that again. I'm
Right,
not
right.
sure. Yeah, might be a problem.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Mansi Kurtakoti from Dr. D.Y. Patil Arts, Commerce, Science College, Pimpri, Pune. And the institute is affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University. The main problem which we are facing in our college is there is no clarity regarding the credit transfer in the college. So how to go about it? If there is clarity about the credit transfer, then there will be greater motivation among staff as well as the students to have more enrollment and registration for the examination.
So first thing is, for credit transfer to be implemented, you will have to take it to your college administration, university administration. If it is not yet implemented, it is difficult for for us to do anything from our side. There are a lot of options that are put on the NPTEL website for how people can approach credit transfer. So there are various modules, various modes that people have used at different IITs as well as universities. So I think you will have to first take it up with your administration,
Academic Council of your university has still not approved credit transfer itself for NPTEL.
So,
First they have to do that. Then the modalities have to come.
yeah.
Without that it's not done.
But if
uniform policy for all universities which connect the NPTEL credits and university.
There is a broad guidelines from UGC and SWAYAM has put out guidelines. But
Madam.
Academic Council of every university or a private whatever, they have to first say how they will accept courses for credit transfer from SWAYAM or NPTEL. So it can be open elective, it can be a department elective, it can be for just credit transfer, not CGPA, it can be taken for CGPA. You can moderate the marks, you need not moderate the marks. In some colleges, for instance, the highest mark of that college will be taken as 100, everybody will be scaled upwards. Some colleges, they say NPTEL courses are very difficult, so I will add plus 20 marks or plus 10 marks to all students doing whatever marks we give. They just add a plus 10, plus 20, then they grade them in their internal system and do it. Some colleges do internal marks. They take NPTEL courses for internal marks, then conduct their own examination, then they give the final grade. Some courses, some colleges, what they do is they put it as optional. Those students who want to do NPTEL credit transfer in some bucket, you do, you finish a course, you come back, show me certificate, I will give you credit transfers. For some, they made it mandatory, some are BTech honors, some are like minor. So this policy has to be adopted by your academic council of your university. They have to say, how will we use it? What are the backup mechanism? What if a student fails? What if a student is absent? What if they can't graduate? What are the different ways in which it will be used? That's something that the academic councils have to do. So UGC has given the broad guidelines.
So basically, if you have queries with regard to equivalence of credits, there are broad guidelines. But when your university gives a degree, right, they would be the agency to vet what they require for the degree. NPTEL has no requirements as such from your side. So if, for example, at IIT, when we introduced credit transfer, it was our council which looked at, to get a degree from here, what should the student get? And then you can use these general guidelines to figure out credit equivalence. But ultimately, the degree is coming from your university. So it is up to your council to figure out A, whether you want credit transfer, B, if you get credit transfer, how you are going to use it on your mark sheet or scorecard or whatever. So you can either use it for credits only, you can use it for grade, but all of that will have to be decided by your local colleges because you are the degree granting.
Which your students will do, which courses you
Right,
will do, will you
right.
open all NPTEL courses, will you tell them only 5 courses are open?
So you will have to take
your
that.
decision. That is not
Madam, I am Dr. Ramakrishnan. I am from a private university. The biggest reluctance about accepting the NPTEL program or any SWAYAM platform for that matter, although the UGC has given guidelines up to 40%, one reason is that the majority of the courses are practically oriented courses. And the second issue is private universities do collect a lot of money as fees. So for them, they feel that including NPTEL, although it is high in standards, is a dilution for their value for money part. So I request that NPTEL consider whichever university has adopted your NPTEL through a academic council resolution, you could collect this information from the SPOC and put those universities list in your NPTEL. This will help in future students and students preferring those universities where there is 30 or 40% of the entire credit is coming from NPTEL, and thereby, technically speaking, they can be more practical oriented in the university campus, and they can learn at ease from the NPTEL platform. So this is a request I am putting. Yeah.
It's already there, and you can also advertise it on your portals that you are
They will never do it.
So
They will never do it unless there is a peer pressure. That's what I am trying to tell you. If you start putting them, then few universities' names will be there, and the others will be left out. They automatically consider doing something about it.
On the portal, you will see names of places and also suggested, what they are following, minutes, resolution and all is there. So that people also get an idea of models they can use for credit transfer. Thank you. You are from Somaya College? Or? Yes.
Hello, good afternoon.
Just a minute, we'll get back to you.
This is Dr. Atish Mundada. I am representing SNJB campus Chandwad near Nasik. I am representing pharmaceutical sciences, and the problem which I have seen as a SPOC is how many courses of health sciences we have in NPTEL. Because currently more than 250 students of my college have enrolled for a soft skills development course. But again, all these courses will be allied courses. And if I talk about healthcare sciences, can we have more number of courses from this field or from our profession?
So this is a recurring question that comes in every SPOC workshop. We have some positive work that has been done. So a lot of you want to talk about it? We actually have an instructor.
Yeah. There was no. No, there's a faculty from ICT who's offering a course, right? I met him over tea also. Yeah, you want to talk about this? Okay, so we have approached ICT Mumbai and we are getting some pharmacy related courses, but the first I think breakthrough we've had is also NIPER Guwahati. So IIT Guwahati has approached them and they've been very positive. We've gotten proposals from NIPER Guwahati to teach at the UG level. So July 2025 we should be getting courses from there. So that will be the first set of pharmacy courses that I think we will get. Healthcare, if there are any specific courses that you think should be included as titles, you can send the list to us. We'll see which institute we can ask and we can work on that.
Okay, drug monitoring and then pharmacovigilance, these are the courses which can be thought of.
Yeah,
because
if you
lot
can
of
send
job
us some
opportunities are
syllabus
there
or,
for this.
yeah, send us a mail with the title and maybe a possible syllabus if it's somewhere in some university syllabus.
Okay.
It helps us to actually float that and see if anybody teaches
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
Sure,
Thank
sir.
you.
Good afternoon. Myself Sanjay Shinde from Government Engineering College, Yavatmal. It is my request to Nisha ma'am and all coordinators to have a center of examination at Yavatmal, because our students have to travel to Nagpur about 150 kilometers from there, and that's the reason the number of enrollments are reducing because of that particular reason. Another request is that as far as fee waiver scheme is concerned, please give more weightage to areas such as Yavatmal, which is a remote place from Vidarbha region and totally tribal district is there. So myself and one more fellow from Yavatmal, Jawaharlal Darda College. So
Dr. Kakad, Ganesh Kakad.
We request same thing to Nisha ma'am and to all coordinators. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have another question. Since I am belonging to textile engineering faculty, however, in presentation you have said that around 90 courses are there in the bank of textile, but the problem is that only 4 to 5 courses are launched in every semester, and those courses are again repeated courses. So most of the students, they have completed those courses, and my request is that please increase this number so that more flavor can be added, because the courses are actually very less. Faculty has already done that.
I think there's a mic here.
Hello.
and then-
Good afternoon. My name is Sonal Shah. I am from Sri L.R. Tiwari Degree College, Mira Road. And I have one app suggestion. I had a word with Bharti ma'am. So the regular Android app doesn't have an option of mentor selection. So in that case, we really have to direct the student to either use the Chrome or laptop or PC. So if that change could be done, it makes it very easy for us for the mentor part. That's it. Thank you.
So that was one, the PHP management and EIML in the drop down. So those were the 3 things.
Hello ma'am, this is Utsav Yagnik from Silver Rock University, Ahmedabad. So my query is that normally the NPTEL courses enrollment starts very early compared to the semester timelines. And as far as the mentor selection is concerned, many students miss the selection of the mentors because the deadline this semester itself is I guess around 5th February. So if this can be extended beyond up to let's say 4th or 5th week of the course, then majority of the students will be able to select a mentor and get proper guidance in the courses.
Okay, the idea is the mentors start from the beginning, so we say up to 3 weeks or something. I don't know, we'll have to see whether 5 weeks is okay to put in a mentor or something. We'll look into it, sir. So in the app it's not coming, but in the web browser version it is coming. I don't know why. I said I'll check that, yeah. Oh, so for 5 weeks you want. Let me ask them. I'll check this.
जी नमस्ते सभी को. This is Dr. Prashant from Government College of Engineering, Nagpur. Active SPOC and champion, completing around 62 subjects this time. So, yeah, thank you. A small suggestion from my side as far as domain is concerned. I am completing 2 domains from civil engineering. So a list of domain subjects in construction technology or even environmental engineering, it is only a few subjects, only 4 subjects or 5 subjects are given. It is to be increased. That is my request from student point of view as well as my point of view, so that it is reachable to everybody. Thank you. Can it be done, Nandita madam? Yeah. Because it is right from the beginning, the list is same. Suppose I want to increase, because day by day civil engineering knowledge is increasing. So some at least to be there in the construction technology. Please, thank you. Namaste. Namaste.
Hello ma'am, this is Dr. Shubhangi Patil from Homi Bhabha State University, Mumbai. My concern is regarding chemistry. As you mentioned, there is very less registrations. Yeah, because I go through topics and the topics are very traditional, like reagents, spectroscopy, and these are already included in their basic syllabus. So if we work on that, like AI enhanced drug designing or related to instruments, then students get attracted.
So you want more contemporary topics?
Yes, because these topics are very traditional topics. We already included thoroughly in their syllabus. So please look into it.
Yes, we look into it.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm from Dr. Renu Pathak, coming from Nasik, Sandeep University. Ma'am, my question is, I having a course forensic sciences, but here when we are going to the courses, they're not specially courses beyond related to the forensic science. If we go in some ballistic or introduction, some basic courses, only the multidisciplinary courses will be there. So if you introduce such courses, that is our suggestion, because many of the students, I think so 400 students were already enrolled from forensic science department.
Thanks for the. It's amazing how the breadth of NPTEL has increased from engineering related.
In our
science
school,
and
600 students were registered actually, but from there 400 and 400 above is from forensic science. So they want the particular courses related to that actually.
Yeah, so actually we had a one-day workshop done in NFSU, National Forensic Science University,
Yes,
right?
yes.
At Ahmedabad. We did that. We met the faculty, very enthusiastic. Some 30 of them came and they all said, yes, 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 we will do. Finally, one gave a course, which is a 4-week course we are running. But then maybe locally, if you can push, no, they are in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, Gandhinagar. And they have 3 institutes, I think, now branches also. So they are doing all central, Supreme Court cases almost is getting handled there. So they have very good facilities, excellent things, but we can push them for courses in some way, it will be nice. Yeah, close by. If you can also do a visit or do one more push, no, we can try.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Professor Sanket Chikshe. I am from Pune Vidyarthigraha College of Engineering, Pune. Ma'am, my suggestion is related to 2 things. My college is one of the oldest college which is working in printing engineering. So printing and packaging. So we are having very less courses on printing and packaging. And yes, we are having also additive manufacturing excellence center. We are having 8 to 10 courses on NPTEL, but those are just limited to the metal and the most of the processes. Okay, so I want request that we can add a medical related additive manufacturing courses in which we can get case studies, actual case studies, or where we can get the more ideas how it to be done, or design process likewise. And the last one as related to the SPOC dashboard. It is too conventional. I mean, just suggestion is that if you make it modify that at a time we can get a glance of what is the journey, as we get just only name, later and all the thing. Dashboard, the first. No, nptel.ac.in, SPOC login. So where we will get a very less idea, and the tabular is on the, what we can say, on the top hand side. So it will be in the column, so it will be more attractive, and we can get graphical representation. So what happened, as recently we have gone through a 3rd cycle of NAC. So I have represented my SPOC login there. So at that time, it is very difficult for, I have to go to each and every for show them collaborative, or I have to show them my report that I have taken all the data. So if it is directly that, yes sir, we have, our local chapter has done this tremendous work in online MOOC courses, we have that much of success. So it will be a more good for us to get marks in the various accreditations. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Representing College of Dental Science, Bhavnagar. Ma'am, there are very less courses of dentistry as if now. And DCI also DCI also issue regarding the credit points, elective courses for credit points. So I request to add course related to dentistry.
Yeah, we try, ma'am. So I think we have like 4 or 5 courses now, emergency in dental, this one, and medical emergencies, and 2 more I think this term we have. See, it's very easy if the CFTIs and like AIMS and all come. We've gone and talked to like 3 AIMS already, but nobody is even coming from that side to offer courses for us. We don't have permissions for where we can approach is a very limited list as approved by the ministry. We can't approach from everywhere. So we are getting 1 or 2 which is like kind of approved and getting through. We are saying there are no courses, hence we always ask for approval and are pushing through 1 or 2, but we are not getting like a large scale approval. So it will be easier if some of at least the AIMS and any other dental that is centrally, managed. If they come up, it's very easy for us to coordinate. But I don't know, we are not getting state universities. For us, we are not permitted to work. So state universities and all through CEC, UGC are permitted to work. They have their policy approval for working with them. We don't have it in NPTEL basically. So that's the problem that we have for now. But we'll again circulate and see if there's something else that comes up. We'll try, definitely.
Hello, I am Dr. Rajendra Sudhar from Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Mumbai. As per my knowledge, at present, the performance of centers we are measuring at present based on the total number of count, that is number of enrollments or registrations or the performance of the students. But I feel that there are many colleges, centers, their intake capacity is small, still they are contributing in large numbers. So actually, instead of total count, if we go for the percentage of their total intake capacity, then it will be a motivational factor for the colleges for whose the intake capacity is smaller, still they are contributing in a better way. Thank you.
We don't have that data. Basically, we don't have how many intakes, how many programs, how many things. We don't have that data. We're not collecting it from. In fact, we've been struggling to collect just the university that college is affiliated to. I don't know how many mails, how many of you have gotten from all of us saying, please tell us which university you're affiliated to and the form. And the ISHE list just does not match with what you all give us many times. Still, we are going back and forth. ISHE showing us some university. They are ministry saying this is wrong. We are telling the SPOC gave us this university. We are mapping it. And then there's a mismatch and all that. So the data is not very clean anywhere. In fact, we've been asking AICT also, can you give us this data and all that, right? But they also don't seem to have that entire dashboard with them which says every college, how many departments, how many disciplines, how many students, what is the intake, what is the status of a thing. Even for this fee waiver, we were saying that if there are colleges that have, say, 5,000 rupees per year fee, like the arts government colleges that have it, right? We can give more fee waivers to them as opposed to some college that is charging maybe 2 lakhs per year fees of engineering. So these people can possibly give more waivers. We are not getting that information again, right? Which colleges are charging, how much can we do it based on that and all. So the data collection is very difficult for us, sir. That is something that we are not able to do. If there's a better way to collect data, we definitely, this is something that we have also seen. That's why we started the art science category. That's why we are starting something else. But the fraction which you say is very important, which we also realize, but we don't have absolute numbers. So I don't know for...
University or a deemed university. So probably from the SPOC side, especially the colleges, you can collect this information whether they are in the process, because they can directly talk to the HOI or to the management to indicate. And whenever there is a change, because recently I had an issue with one of my students whose our old college name is still existing in the list. So while registering, he registered that, and then he went directly to affiliated college of Mumbai University. But that college is no more affiliated with a thing. It is already de-affiliated past 6 years before. So that kind of local chapters need to be removed. At least you can keep it in the archive, but please don't keep it in the active list. So what will happen is the student is tending to select, because many of the students are more acquainted with the college names rather than the university name. There is many students come to know they are affiliated to a particular university in the final year only, while they get the degree. That kind of students are also there. That's why I'm putting this request across. Thank you.
Hello. I am Mr. G.V. Pujari, working as an assistant professor and SPOC in Sharin Stop Technology College of Engineering, Idrao, Kolhapur. I am having two questions, ma'am. One question, ma'am, in NAC NBA, they are asking whether your faculty is having any course on SWAYAM platform. So, ma'am, is there any we can have this your faculty with along with in other college faculty? Can we work like this so that we can also earn some marks regarding this? Can we engage?
Then the database and all that. And then she said, okay, that was very good. I saw this trend of those who had selected had this. So from year 2 onwards, she made it a policy in her company to say, wherever you go, please ask if they have NPTEL certificates. If they are there, you're calling them first for the first round, and then we will go on to the others. So this is the kind of trend that we are seeing with companies who know about NPTEL and are asking for it. But through us as NPTEL, we are only getting something like answers and this one that we are trying to do certification badges and all. Recruitment opportunities, some are coming. So we are already having resumes with us. We pass it on to them and they are also recruiting, or we connect them to some colleges. That's happening, but not at a large scale currently. That's not happened yet.
One more thing, madam. As a Texas Instrument, they have suggested some courses. Like this, what other companies are interested, some students, those are having some kind of core interest, or we can say having students are completed such courses. You could collect such data from companies, those interested, so that student can again get motivated like this.
Sure, I think we can do that.
Actually, means as sir asked the questions, so how we get the benefit to the placements. Okay, my 3 students, one is placed in Kalyani Tech Center in Pune, second one is in Atlas Copco, and the third one is Torrent Gas. So they are working in additive manufacturing. So the fundamentals of additive manufacturing is course there. So they have added, they cleared the course and they have added in their resume. So their whole TI and the PI is carried out on there, because they have also done the additive manufacturing honor course in our Savitribai Phule Pune University 3D printing honor course. So the whole TI, the conducted on what you have learned in that course, what are the content, okay. So on that basis, they got cleared their TI, as well as the in Torrent Gas. Actually, there is no relation between additive manufacturing and the Torrent Gas, because it's a thermal company. But because of the student is eager to learn a new technologies, and yes, so we can apply. He said some application of material, the course can offer us XYZ things, but due to that interaction, the student got placement, and the average package they got 6.5, Atlas Copco gives 7, then one is 5 lakh. So like this way, we the students are really getting the benefit, ma'am. Means they are in their what we can say key achievements. So they have mentioned in their resumes. So that is one of the feedback.
Hello ma'am, myself Upendra Gaudi, SPOC Institute of Management, Nasik. So we offered one course like machine learning that is conducted by the Royal Institute of Technology. The course teacher is the Carl Johnson, but I am facing one problem, that addition of the mentors. When I go to the SWAYAM SPOC admin, there in that I am not, that is not NPTEL. The course institute is Royal Institute of Technology. But when I try to search that course, I am not able to find out there. So these things we are facing.
Actually, SWAYAM has many verticals, so the NPTEL ones are the ones that is handled.
Actually, ma'am, that is from your point of view, it is very nice and very fine. But as a point of view of SPOC, we are thinking that the NPTEL is the only one is conducting all kind of things. So there is no one person where we can contact to solve such problems. Then like ma'am, as we discuss outside, ma'am is saying you can write a mail to that institute, but they are not able to give the answer, because if they are not able to solve the problem, as already NPTEL is saying to SWAYAM to change your dashboard, they are not still wake up. So what about us like a SPOC?
Madam, I have also.
There is a solution here.
Madam,
Other than we can
wish you.
Madam, I also have same thing. Here on this slide, we are using the word Swayam NPTEL local chapter. Now this problem, whatever sir has raised, this problem is everywhere because NPTEL do not take the responsibility of the Swayam courses, and you have given us the authority to add a mentor through the Swayam platform, that because we are adding the mentor, and but when we get the certifications of the Swayam courses, we don't come to know how many students have passed. That is one thing. Second is mentor performance is not available at a centralized location like in your case, you provide for NPTEL. And third thing is Swayam courses quality is almost 50% less as compared to NPTEL. So now when we have to give the...
Sir, we are live streaming, sir.
Sorry, but this is a fact, madam. So I feel ki one authority should be there.
So one thing we'll do is we'll take this feedback back. So the technical Swayam portal we maintain so that they have the same features as assignments, or they have the same features as videos and all. We maintain the entire portal from NPTEL IIT Madras so that we ensure that that is there. But whatever we do on the NPTEL website for you all as SPOC login is our initiative. So that's something, all the information we show there. But now that certificates are available on Swayam and maybe there's an exam registration form, those with NTA. So I'll have to see, I have to ask the team that maintains and give them this feedback. No promises, we'll send out an email to them. If they do something, I think we'll be very happy.
Through your initiative, if NTA is involved.
We can send out a suggestion mail, sir. Yes. So we'll do a suggestion mail, but whether they pick it up is up to them. IIM Bangalore, we have a closer contact. We work with that team. So somebody was asking about that. That definitely I can ask and see if they can provide some dashboards for you all to see their information. That is something they might be more amenable. That we will ask them and definitely see. So I made note, we'll send out a recommendation.
Okay. Shall I, ma'am? Myself, Malashmi Nada from SAS College, Science West. I have few points. Okay, just to complement with that placement, I myself have been students who are getting placed on the basis of NPTEL courses, and we also have staff who do FDPs. They also get their recruitment or their it is helpful in their CAS. And regarding placements, we have students like, even recently we had a student who had done clinical psychology, a student who had done environmental based courses. They got directly placed into that particular field. Because they have done an NPTEL course, so they directly got selected. So there are such students. And a few of my students who has completed NPTEL courses, they could crack the IIT, IISc entrance exams. Some are placed, they are doing higher studies. Even one of my students is doing PhD in Kansas. So it's feedback from our student toppers. Okay. And one more, which you were talking about, chemistry courses. Being a chemistry professor, really I find difficult convincing our chemistry students because the level of the courses which are available right now is either very high or it is very difficult for the student to cope up. Basically it is for UG, it is very less, 1 or 2 courses only. And for PG and PhD level students are there. The courses, to convince them is very difficult because their curriculum and the module which is available in the chemistry courses are not matching. So they have to put extra efforts to understand, or the modules has to be given more time. So give some basic courses, concept based, which will be helpful for them, or some interdisciplinary where they will add more contents related to additional new upcoming field. That was the one. And regarding the toppers taking up internship, the suggestion from my side is instead of taking only the toppers, why don't you take outstanding students who are scoring above 90?
Courses, but unless and until if concepts are not clear, they cannot. I may recommend, means this is from my side, why not you can have hackathons to check their practical skills. Why not you should NPTEL and IIT Bombay come up with various problem statements on various particular courses for elite, gold and those people, so that they should get more appreciations from your side. So from the next time, means for next year, you may have NPTEL hackathon winners, so that you may connect those with some industries and then industry can directly recruit them. This is what from my side. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello. I'm architect Aditi Sontake, Associate Professor, Thakur School of Architecture and Planning.
Since 2018, I am consistent NPTEL learner, and I've completed 33 NPTEL courses and 1 CEC under SWAYAM till now. This also I have enrolled for three courses for exam registration. And one thing here I would like to mention about NPTEL, I must thank NPTEL because in the last month I have attended a conference in IIT Madras. It is international conference and water for life. And for that I got a support, SPOC support for that conference. At that time I visited NPTEL office in IIT Madras. I visited Bharti ma'am, I visited Kamla ma'am, I visited Jayasri ma'am. And it was a great moment for me. And thanks NPTEL for that support. I also seek that support in future as well. Secondly, here I would like to suggest one thing about NPTEL course, that about the exam registration. I suggest that for exam registration, if you could mention the preferable slot for exam, that will be helpful, ma'am. So that is my request, because of that one particular slot, I could not appear for exam in the last semester. So that was not convenient for me, and I could not appear for that. Although I have done all the assignments, I have paid the registration fees, but I could not. So I suggest if that preference is open, that will be great help for learners. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is Dr. Praveen Dabre from Jalga Jamodhiri tribal area. And thanks to NPTEL to start a course like malnutrition and all. But being a physical educator and health conscious person, like to know what is about the overnutrition and obese problem of this era. Particularly, you think on the tribals about the malnutrition, but I am thinking about those persons who are urban and get obese nowadays. Please start any course. And nowadays people are very health conscious, but they are taking the diet plans on this mobile, or say, what I'm saying is that WhatsApp universities. People are giving the suggestions, like very, very, very nice suggestions are there, but I think a specific course should be started for diet plan. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Veer.
Hello. Yeah, hi. I'm Kapil Kadam. Currently, I'm a faculty at Computer Science Department, DY Patil College of Engineering, Kolhapur. I also happen to be IITB alumni. I have two questions. One is regarding the fees, the certification exam fees. So currently, we have like 4,000 around enrollment. But what I see in my SPOC login is till students are not yet registered, or close to 50. So what I tried to understand is why they are not applying. So of course they're undergrad students and they're like, it's 1,000 rupees bahut hota hai. So can it be like, can we have like reduced to Udemy kind of a model where you have like around 500? So I understand the dynamics, but from students' perspective, I'm asking this question. The second one is regarding, so many of my fellow researchers, they do research in MOOCs data. So they are trying to get access to any MOOCs courses. So is there a mechanism that they can communicate and get access to any of the MOOCs data? Like to understand learner engagement, behavior, discussion forum, with respect to their research topics. So is there a process that we have? Or to whom should I contact?
At least not currently, but if you have a proposal, you can write and then we can look at it in the peak. Yeah. Regarding the
second
data one.
Yeah.
But it would have to go through approvals, because at institutes, whenever we collect survey for research, there is a body which looks into we need clearance from appropriate ethics committees here for collecting data. So for NPTEL, we would need to figure out some way to work.
Yeah.
Put out anonymized data set. can scrape from the site or Swayam, you can scrape. So if you are enrolling into, say, all 800 courses, you want to enroll, you want to scrape your discussion forum, please do it. There's nothing that can stop you, right? It's a public discussion forum anyway. What was there on our website, everything is public. Whatever you want to scrape, you can scrape. Not a problem.
So in case if is there a specific research question somebody is targeting, and then whom should contact or to whom should write? So I understand I can speak to you, or I can even talk to Dr. Jayakrishnan also. But then there are policies that you cannot have the data. But is there a mechanism, or can NPTEL work on that to make it available?
See, if it's gross level data, that is something again public, we can possibly give. But individual private data will not be shared. And we haven't anonymized our data sets at all, like I'm saying. So that will not be there. It depends on the nature of data that you want to do. So sometimes they come to us and ask us, can you float some survey forms? So that we do for people, and we do it. But after approvals, like Professor Nandita said, saying, what project is it? What are you collecting? We check the
count. But I can reach up to 100 and 200 because my total strength is 1000 only. So I cannot get the A certificate, LC rating. And I'm under the affiliation of Mumbai University. So university also not giving the credits to the students. So I'm facing a lot of issues with the students, why I'm doing this and all. So credit transfer, as per your presentation, ma'am, credit transfer is the highest bar in that. So credit transfer must be given in this university, then it will increase the number of registrations. And that LC rating also. LC rating, you have to think about that, because which criteria has to be only number or which number. Thank you.
Hello. Yes. Now I'm talking about talking from learner's side. As I told, I've completed 33 courses. But in among these 33 courses, from some 3 to 4 courses, the mentor, the course instructor, they have not shared the PPTs. They have shared only transcripts without slide, and it is difficult to study. So I had put it, actually I'm opting one course in this semester also, but it is difficult to study for solving the assignments, for exam preparation, it is difficult. So I suggest NPTEL, you should kindly look into this. All the course instructor, they will share the PPTs, not only transcripts, or yes.
Most of the time we do that, but there will be this 3 or 4 faculty out of your 30 courses, like you say, who will say, I will not share my PPTs, right? Then it becomes a conflict for us to say, just because they don't share PPTs, do we not take the course, or what do we do as a rule, right? But then sometimes they are good, or the topic is good, we say, okay, fine. If that's the thing, they'll say, anyway, transcripts are there, why do you want? The idea is that they have to watch the videos, why do you want to give? There'll be people who also ask us questions like that, right? So in that case, we say, okay, fine, we'll push it for now, and then we'll see what else we can do. But we are looking into something, I don't know when it will come, but it's a long pipeline. But we are looking into something like AI that can do, you can feed it now text and it will give you slides and stuff. In fact, a lot of learners are doing that. I don't even know if we have to do it, but yeah, many of them may be ignorant. But the good learners who are very familiar with these tools have started using AI for the personal learning journey, right? They put all our text into it. Then they say, you ask me questions, they answer, they see if it is right. They're getting summary of notes, they are getting slides getting done and all, which everything does. Most LLMs are doing it now. So we are also planning to do a pipeline to say, let us also get the most prominent points and summaries from it and add it as a content to the NPTEL courses. So it should come for whatever is not there.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, that's what I want to take. I'm doing what I want. I'm just taking the screenshots. If they are not providing the PPTs.
So once you do that, maybe you share it with us, we will put it out there. Yeah. That's also possible. So that's fine. I mean, it's okay to do that.
Yeah. But it's time consuming, ma'am. Yeah, it is time consuming.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's not like all faculty, but it'll be that 1 in or 5 in the new 100 courses who will say, I will not do it. And after a point, we can't force them. It becomes a trade-off for us, that we want the course, so we let it be.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Thank you.
Ji Didi, For the continuation of the credit transfer, I can say here that from last year, RTMNU Nagpur, Rashtra Sant Tukadoji Maharaj University Nagpur, has started considering these NPTEL certificates only. So if student has got the 3 or 4 credits, 12-week course, they are considering as a 4 maximum. And for 5 certificates, for the first time in the Nagpur University, they have awarded to the only 4 students first year, last time to my students. So thank you. So this is being transferred for the first time in the Nagpur University. Thanks a lot. Namaste. They are giving minor, major and honors. With CGPA greater than 7, then it gets honors. If it is below, then it is major. And if he choosing other than his discipline, suppose student is of civil engineering and he takes courses, 5 courses of the management, then he is given the minor degree at present. Thank you. Namaste sabhi ko. Dhanyavad.
Any other discussion points that we have? I think we are on 113. Okay. I think 10 minutes we'll run through and then we can start the awards, I guess. You're done? Okay.
Hello everyone. I think I missed some of you last time. I am Arjun Prasad. I am a PhD student at the IIT Bombay. It's a Center for Educational Technology. I think during Bharati ma'am's lecture as well as during the last feedback session, we had a lot of concerns regarding the credit transfer. So actually, as a department, I'm part of the department, I'm trying to understand what are the main challenges in implementing this credit transfer policy at ground level? Because as we all know, many universities has started supporting or facilitating this credit transfer policy, but many have many issues, especially at different college levels, affiliated colleges, etc. So we are trying to understand what are the challenges happening at the ground level, especially from the faculty perspective, because the students depend on the faculty for enrollment as well as registering the courses. So please be part of this survey. So if you find any difficulty in scanning this, I'll have another option. No, this is not there. WhatsApp group, yeah. Yeah. So there are many people who are not in the WhatsApp group. So if that code is not working, you can search for this Mentimeter in Google and then just insert a code as I have highlighted there. And you can click join and you will find this link. So if you find any difficulty, please do let me know. Thank you.
So apart from this, in general, from IIT Madras, we, as part of NPTEL also, we've kind of been staying away from the school segment as such. So one new thing we have done is just a general information. We do run the BS programs in data science and a BS in electronic systems from IIT Madras, which has a diploma and it's a 4-year degree. So one of the things that the NEP has brought about is a lot of private universities, autonomous colleges are now asking to partner to say, can we also offer that program along with your campus program, right? So we have done some pathways where you can also partner with us, just like a local chapter, we are calling it an IIT Madras Code chapter. And you can have students go through a certain set so that by 3rd year, they will get a diploma from IIT Madras in data science or electronic systems along with your degree, and then they are better equipped. Of course, they can go on to do the entire degree also with us along with your degree. So there is something we are working. That is a UG program, so we wanted to now get connect to the schools, because the schools feed has to come to the UG programs, right? So we started with an 8-week online course in electronic systems as well as data science for students in standard 11 and 12. And we thought we can give them a hands-on flavor rather than just lecture them and counsel them about what is that particular profession and what are the career choices. We thought that we can do something hands-on with them. So in fact, the electronic systems is very interesting, where at the end of 8 weeks, they have about 8 hours of content. Alternate weeks, we release content. But at the end of 8 weeks, they also build a complete robo kind of a thing, which is controlled by your mobile. So they have to buy a microcontroller, they bought wheels, they bought something else, they put it together, they put it on a breadboard, they controlled it, and then the mobile controls. And these were school students. We were shocked actually. We got more than 250 project submissions from them with videos. They brought it to IIT. We had an interaction with them and all that. So we have schools, more than 1,800 schools today across India that are partnering with us. We have schools from Dubai, UAE, Singapore, and also with us participating in this online program. In data science, we give data sets, we ask them to analyze, and so that they understand what is data, what do you analyze, what do you get as outcomes and all. And again, we thought it'd be like 500 people, 1,000 students coming in, but first cohort was like 11,000 students, second cohort was like 24,000 students. So that's the 2 batches we did. And we started, of course, getting requests for what about the other professions, what are you doing, and so on. So this is a 2-month course that we run for school students. So we are planning for something in law as a profession that Nalsar will give us. There's something coming in as architecture as a profession that School of Planning and Architecture, SPA, Vijayawada is going to give us. Then we are coming out with something in what is biotechnology, engineering, biosciences, something in that space from, again, the biotech department. Civil engineering, we have spoken to. There's something coming from the accounts and finance side. So we are kind of broad basing it now to say, can students in 11th and 12th sample some 8-week content from all of this, take a more informed decision when they want to get into a particular branch of engineering or otherwise, and then kind of decide. So this is a program that IIT Madras is running. We did a pilot with 2 of our faculty, but now we are reaching out to other institutes also. For instance, from Kanpur, design might come as a program to say what is design, in which all spheres do you get design inducted, and what are the kind of design programs. So the last part of the program is also which all institutes offer which programs, what entrance exams you have to take, what admissions you have to take, and all, so that they get an idea of it. So we have started this, and we are hoping to roll it out like every 2 months. So I think June, July, or July, August will be 1 cohort, September, October will be 1 cohort, November, December will be 1, and so on. And interestingly, we met some 200 school principals and some teachers also in a meeting just to discuss how it went. And the next thing they said was, why don't you do something for the 6th standard to 8th standard children? They are the most motivated, they are the most interested. By 11th, they are all fixed, and that's not the best space. Do something for 8th so that they can get interested. That was one. For the school teachers, they were asking, what about us? Can you give us some training? So we are also thinking about it on how we will roll it out and what we will do. But slowly the school space is coming, and there are programs that are there. So we'll keep you posted if there's something. So if any of you has schools also as part of your group of educational institutes you have, so many of them have colleges and schools, right? If you would like to partner, please let us know. These seem to be interesting to many students. In fact, one of the best emails we got was one father of a commerce student wrote to us, you converted my commerce student to a science student today, because he was in the electronic systems thing. He actually built the project, and suddenly he was like, why did I do that? I should have done science. And of course, it was too late, but it was an interesting comment from that father. So this is also something that we are dabbling with now to see what we can do for 11th and 12th students. So that is there. Coming back to local chapters. Yeah, I think these are the local chapters we have today, 6,724 and counting, of course. Doesn't seem to be ending anywhere. So law is 44, highest is 3,500 from engineering tech management. But arts, science, commerce segment has grown a lot in the last few years. The initial years of 2017-18, I remember it used to be like 25-30%, but it's much more than that. It's almost half of what we have on the engineering side. The others are more like polytechnic, management institutes, and so on. That's 575. Health science, medical also is 393, a good growth that we see there, and the remaining that is here. This is what we were talking about with respect to the state-wise numbers, right? You can see that Maharashtra is way above all the other states in terms of local chapters. Number of local chapters that came in and have become a part of the NPTEL system, right? 1,346. But if you compare NPTEL, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu is 929 local chapters. But then 64 of the Tamil Nadu chapters and the top 200, only 12 from Maharashtra in the top 200. So that's 1% of your total only is converting to the top 200 in some sense. And active local chapters, if you see, it's decent. Maharashtra is still 21% of the total that's there. Tamil Nadu is 306, so that's okay there. But in terms of the top numbers and all like that, even that sir was asking, I think Tamil Nadu is doing much better. Madhya Pradesh has 578, which is next, but again, only 5 in the top 200, which is like 1% of the total. 42 are active there, which is 7% of their total. UP is picking up. Karnataka is like 3%, Kerala. Andhra again is doing pretty well. So we have a lot of adoption in Andhra that happens. Lot of universities that have adopted it for credit transfer, very active colleges. 38 out of 418, about 9% is actually in the percent of its own total that is there that we are showing here. 149 are active. And so it goes. So there are some, from across all states, all this one, we do have some participation that's there. Daman and Diu, I think it's 0 because of the fraction will be 0.00 something, so it would have been rounded off. But yes, we do have some exams happening. Meghalaya, Nagaland and all, in fact, we had more than 150 candidates actually writing exam, which is a big thing for that particular state. So I guess that's there. So 6 local chapters in Meghalaya, Manipur, there's one, and so on, that is going on. Local chapter participation in general, of course, like we said, NPTEL will not thrive, will not grow, owes its growth completely to the colleges and local chapters, the SPOCs, the faculty, the mentors who have been driving this initiative completely. So thanks to all of you, it never, is enough to say thanks to all of you across the zones that you all are driving this initiative. We can offer courses, nobody takes it, we have to close shop, right? Thanks to all of you that we are also doing this and we are here today for this. So July, December also we have more than 7.4 lakhs who said we belong to a local chapter, and that is about 80% of the total 9.2 lakhs. And this one is state-wise growth over the last so many semesters. So like you can see, Tamil Nadu has been around the 25 to 30% there always. That is of the total registrations we had done. So 9.2 lakhs made dividing Tamil Nadu's numbers. That's the number we get, so that was 32.97. But Maharashtra has been growing. It was on 7, went on to 8, came down to 6, 9, 6. It's been going, but now again it's like 9 and 7. Probably the semesters even not make a difference, but basically this Maharashtra that we are seeing here. Karnataka has been 7%, UP is 8%, Telangana is 3. It's gone down from 7, so some policies they messed up somewhere. Kerala again has been going down from 4 to 6 and then down to 2. Gujarat is around 2 steady, not really changing too much in some sense. West Bengal was doing much better but went down. Now it's slowly picking up but extremely slow at some level. So these are the numbers that we are seeing here across the states, across the various semesters. These are the rest of the states that are there. And top 20 LCs, what we are tracking is how many LCs have below 100 students registered, right? So 684 LCs of Maharashtra have less than 100 students who have done exam registration. 117 LCs of Maharashtra have between 101 to 500 exam registrations. 23 LCs have between 501 to 1000, 5 LCs have between 1001 to 5000. But the bulk that we also see is Tamil Nadu, for instance, has 2 LCs that give us more than 10,000 registrations. So we have one which is 14,000, another one which is like 12,000 or something like that. Then in UP we have Amity that does I think 20,000 registrations or some such like that, and one more between 5 and 10,000. Andhra has 2 colleges like that. Punjab and Karnataka, the Chandigarh University and Karnataka Christ actually have these numbers. So there are also these large, like you say, there are colleges with total capacity 1,000. Yes, we do compare it against it, but unless we know the total and do a fraction, it's not going to work. So how we bucket you is only as per what we see as data, which is the registration data for now. So that's how the ratings have been going on. Communication modes with NPTEL office, all of you know, we have WhatsApp group for every state. Those of you who raised your hands and said you're not in the SPOC WhatsApp groups, I would really urge you, please meet Nisha or Bharti and join the WhatsApp group, because a lot of information is there. You get direct access to us, including me, some professors, Bharti, Nisha, Kamla from our LC office of Madras, all of us are there. So if you raise queries, we keep resolving it as and when required immediately within an hour most times, that if there's something more, we say send us a mail, but we do kind of resolve it immediately. It's a very good way to be in touch with us also if you need any support, so that's there. NOC SPOC is the group mail ID that you can send to. Local chapter is the IIT Madras mail ID that you can send to. IIT Bombay also has its own mail ID. I'm assuming all of you are aware of it. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. we have a Google Meet, and if you have any issues, we are there to resolve your issues then and there. And most of the information is available on the website. If you feel something is missing, we need to add it, let us know. We'll be happy to add it there. Access to data. All SPOCs, you have 2 logins, one on the SWAYAM portal, one on NPTEL portal. SWAYAM portal will give you up to enrollment, whether somebody submitted an assignment, setting mentors, and it stops there. On NPTEL, you will get the remaining data, exam registration data, hall tickets, center information, marks, code, FDP certificates, then the final zip of all the certificates of learners in your thing, the stars, the website will have all the information on how many stars, how many toppers, all that. Then the local chapter establishment letter and every other status that is there. So that is something. Active local chapters, it's very interesting that we were seeing this growth. So Jan 2017, we have 1125 total LCs, 200 were active, which was 18%. And today we have 6,638 and 1,442 are active, same 20%. The percentage never changes somehow. I don't know how that is so magical. We grow in local chapters like at least 6 times, but it's not like the numbers have grown. So from 200, of course, we have increased to 1,400, but the percentage fraction is not changing at all in terms of engagement and registration with us. So that's something that is there. The active local chapter is just 25 exam registrations, at least 13 passing. So that's like the minimum that we have kept for now. But again, like you all said, we were doing the top 100 and then we had active LC. So it was a huge gap between the top 100 and there were many colleges that were still doing like 800 exams registered, passed and all, but we are calling them active. Somebody doing 25 registrations and 13 pass also active. So then in this segment, we brought in segmenting last time. And we also put in additional awards called contenders, prospects, and aspirants, which is amongst the active LCs. We were saying, okay, if you have so many above 1,000, 500 to 1,000, then we'll also recognize you like this. So this is something new. The 7 special category awards are there. So we have the top 200. This is just listing of what all we are recognizing now. Top 200 is there. Then you have the 7 special category awards. In the next slide, you can see discipline-wise top LCs, the top 3 that we are doing. Active LCs are 3 categories and then just the active LC. So all these local chapters we are recognizing with certificates, plaques, awards for the SPOCs, for the institutes, depending on what category you belong to. And this time the unique LCs being recognized is 1,646. So that's the total that we are doing. These are the awards in the 7 categories. New LCs who are doing well, faculty participation is really good. For them we recognize maximum improvement from last time to this time that we do in terms of rating points, in terms of certified absolute numbers if you increase, for that we have an award. Top art science colleges we have LCs with maximum NPTEL stars and LC stars themselves. The LCs that have been in the top 100 for 7 times in a row, we again give a LC star award. So that's something that's there. Mentor, like I was saying, has hugely increased now. Like you can see, it is 5,503 qualified mentors who got certificates this time. That's been a huge jump, and hopefully all these mentors are contributing to the learning of the NPTEL learners, bettering their engagement in the course, doing local doubt clarification, and mentors also hopefully write exams sometimes, get themselves qualified, certified also. So this is the number that we have here. There's a calculation for how we do the mentorship certificate, so that is also there. Top 20 LCs for this time, we have just listed it out. It's VIT Vellore, VIT Chennai. Then you have NSUT Delhi, Amity UP, Kalasilingam, which is again Tamil Nadu, SRM Guntur, Rajalakshmi is in Chennai, Christ University is Bangalore, NIT Trichy is there, and GLA from Mathura is there. And these are the rest, because the top 20 is the AAA category, hence we listed 20, till last time it was 10. Sairam, Madanapalli, again a lot, 2 from the south, 2 Delhi, Faridabad, Varanasi is 1 BHU. Of course, they are a big university. Then you have Salem, Lucknow, Bangalore, Gorakhpur. So that is the thing. Engineering is 54, art science is 8, 55 is something called as a university college, and that's there. These are all specialty categories. All these are listed, available on your website. I think these are more data that we have. We'll share the PPT. You can go through it on whatever they have done, how much pass percentage they have, and how they have done in some sense. So this is there. We were just checking what are the, split of numbers across the various dates. We are kind of evenly splitting it, but we'll still have to see how it goes. 30%, 35%, that was the way that it was kind of going. Feedback on NPTEL, we have a lot of videos from the stars and SPOCs that we keep putting on our NPTEL channel that is there. The YouTube community, all of you know, that's where our 73,000 hours stay, NPTEL HRD, and these are our handles that is there. So thank you for this. With this, we end the presentation. We'll go on to the awards part.
Thank you, ma'am, for important updates. Now we will start the felicitation program. I request Professor Nandita and Ms. Bharti, ma'am, to give away the flags and certificate to the top 200 ratings LC colleges, special active trophies, discipline awards, and special category new LC certificates. Okay. First, I would like to call upon LC ID 304, Charator University of Science and Technology, Anand, Gujarat. Its rating is AA. Not there? Okay. Next, I call LC ID 923, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Rajendra Sutar, rating AA. Okay, ma'am. Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon, Maharashtra, Professor Chetan, rating AA. Ram Naren Ruya Autonomous Colleges, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Mahavir Ayodhya, rating AA. NICMAR University, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Abhijit, rating AA. Professor Abhijit from NICMAR University. MIT Academic of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Vandana Khandelwal, rating A. Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli, Maharashtra, Professor Ruikar, rated A. Walchand College of Engineering. AISSSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Pushpa Hirave, ratings A. Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya Engineering College, Anand, Gujarat, Professor Dharita Patel, rated A. Birla Vishwavidyalaya Management Engineering Colleges, Anand, Gujarat. Okay. Cummins College of Engineering for Women's, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Sharada, rating A. Professor Sharada? Yeah. GH Raisoni College of Engineering and Management, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Deepika Ajalkar, rating A. Sardar Vallabhbhai National Institute of Technology, Surat, Gujarat, Professor Rakesh Goyal, ratings A. College of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Mahesh Sindikar, ratings A. Symbiosis Institute of Management Studies, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Tajumul Islam, ratings A. D.Y. Patil University, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Kiran More, ratings A. Next I call discipline-wise ratings, awards. Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli, Maharashtra. Discipline is Design Engineering. Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya Engineering College, Anand, Gujarat. Department is Physics. Parul Institute of Technology, Vadodara, Gujarat. Discipline is Chemical Engineering. Top 1. Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya Engineering College, Anand, Gujarat. I'll ask her to replace him. Thakur Ram Narayan College of Law, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Discipline is the law. Okay. Symbiosis Institute of Management Studies, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Tajumul Islam, ratings A. Now we'll start the special active ratings. Professor Rakesh Goyal, Sardar Vallabhbhai National. Discipline award. Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya Engineering College, Anand, Gujarat. Discipline is Physics. Parul Institute of Technology, Vadodara, Gujarat. Discipline is Chemical Engineering. Thakur Ram Narayan College of Law, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Discipline is Law. Now we can start the special active ratings, prospects, certificates and award. SIS College of Arts, Science, Commerce, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Mahalakshmi Nadar. Ratings is active prospects. Vidya Pratishthan, Kamalanayan and Bajaj Institute of Engineering and Technology, Baramati, Maharashtra, Professor Pradeep Sengde, active prospectus. Silver Oak University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Professor Utsav Yagnik, ratings is active prospects. CSMMSS SH Shahu College of Engineering, Aurangabad, Maharashtra, Professor Dhananjay Narmala. DKTES Textile and Engineering Institute, Ichalkaranji, Maharashtra, Professor Girish Maklekar, Active Prospects. Bharatiya Vidyapeeth College of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Shashikant, Active Prospects. GH Raisoni College of Engineering, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Achamma Thomas, Active Prospects. Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Indore, Madhya Pradesh, Dr. Raksha Thakur, Active Prospects. I think not. Yeah, ma'am. GH Raisoni College of Engineering, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Achamma Thomas. She is from Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Indore, Madhya Pradesh, Dr. Raksha Thakur. Government College of Engineering, Yavatmal, Maharashtra, Professor Nitin Bhasme, Active Prospects. Rather active aspirant. SDM College of Engineering and Technology. DY Patil College of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Shine Devraj, active aspirant. Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Shine Devraj. Anjuman Islam Kelkar College, Technical Campus, New Panvel, Maharashtra, Professor Roshan, active aspirant. Sharad Institute of Technology College of Engineering, Ichalkaranji, Maharashtra, Professor G.V. Pujari, active aspirant. Sharad Institute of Technology Polytechnic, Ichalkaranji, Dr. S.N. Bodke, active aspirant. Sharad Institute of Technology College of Engineering, Ichalkaranji, G.V. Pujari, active aspirant. Sharad Institute of Technology, Polytechnic. So there are two institutes, Sharad Institute of Technology College of Engineering, Sharad Institute of Technology Polytechnic, Ichalkaranji, Maharashtra, G.V. Pujari and S.N. Bodke. Shri Vile Parle Kelwani Mandal Institute of Technology, Dhule, Maharashtra, Professor Dheeraj Bhandarkar, active aspirant. Shri Vile Parle Kelwani Mandal of Institute Technology, Dhule, Maharashtra, Professor Dheeraj Bhandarkar. Auro University, Suraj, Gujarat, Sunil Kumar, active aspirant. Auro University, Surat, Gujarat, Professor Sunil Kumar, active aspirant. Sunshine Group of Institutions, Rajkot, Gujarat, Professor Sampath, active aspirant. Vanita Women's University, Surat, Gujarat, Professor Naveen, active aspirant. Sunshine Group of Institute, Rajkot, Gujarat. Sunshine Group of Institutions, Rajkot, Gujarat. Vanita Women's University, Surat, Gujarat. Gokhale Education Society, R.H. Sampath College of Engineering Management Studies and Research, Nasik, Maharashtra, Professor Archana, active aspirant. Savory College of Engineering, Pandharpur, Solapur, Maharashtra, Professor Chetan Jadhav, active aspirant. St. Vincent Piloty College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Ashutosh Verulkar, active aspirant. St. Vincent Pilot College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, Maharashtra. St. Vincent. St. Francis Institute of Management and Research, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Nikita Poddar, active aspirant. St. Francis Institute of Management and Research. Suryoday College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Shailesh, active aspirant. Suryoday College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Shailesh. Women's College of Engineering for Women, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Sharyu, active aspirant. G.H. Raijoni College of Business Management, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Lakshmi Bagde, active aspirant. Women's College of Engineering for Women, Nagpur, Maharashtra. G.H. Raijoni College of Business Management, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Lakshmi Bagde. G.H. Raijoni College of Business Management, Nagpur, Professor Vikas, active aspirant. G.H. Raijoni College of Business Management, Professor Lakshmi Bagde. G.H. Raijoni Institute of Engineering and Business Management, Jalgaon, Maharashtra, Professor Saurabh, active aspirant. G.H. Raijoni Institute of Engineering and Business Management, Jalgaon, Maharashtra, Professor Saurabh, active aspirant. Srimati Kishori Tai Bhoir College of Pharmacy, Nagpur, Professor Neha Raut, active aspirant. JSPMS Jayavant Rao Sawant College of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor V.P. Patil, active aspirant. Kishori Tai Bhoir College of Pharmacy, Jalgaon. This one is no. G.H. Raijoni College of Business Management, Nagpur, Professor Vikas. Srimati Kishori Tai Bhoir College of Pharmacy, Nagpur, Professor Neha Raut. JSPMS जयवंतराव सावंत College of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra, VP Patil. शिवनगर विद्या प्रकाश मंडल College of Engineering, Malegaon, Baramati. JSPMS Jaywantrao Sawant College of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor VP Patil. Shivnagar Vidya Prakash Mandal College of Engineering, Malegaon, Baramati, Professor Jagdish Pawar. Samdeep University Science, Nasik, Maharashtra, Professor Renu Pathak, active aspirant. Jagdish Pawar. Shivnagar Vidya Prakash Mandal College of Engineering, Malegaon, Baramati, Professor Jagdish Pawar, active aspirant. Sandeep University Science, Nasik, Maharashtra, Professor Renu Pathak. Rashtra Santa Tukdoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Vijay, active aspirant. Tukdoji Maharaj, okay, nahi hai. Okay. Bharatiya Vidyapit Institute of Environment Education and Research, Pune, Maharashtra, Professor Arvind. Graduate School of Management Studies, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Professor Neela. Graduate School of Management and Studies, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Thakur Ram Narayan College of Arts and Commerce, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Daksha Chaudhary. From Thakur College, MIT Institute of Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Kiran Rodrigues, active aspirant. Thakur Ram Narayan College of Law, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Pirani, active aspirant. Darshan University, Rajkot, Gujarat, Professor Ritu, active aspirant. Thakur Ram Narayan College of Law. Thakur Ram Narayan College of Law, Mumbai, Maharashtra, Professor Irshad Pirani. Darshan University, Rajkot, Gujarat, Professor Ritu, active aspirant. Darshan University, Rajkot. School of Commerce and Management Studies, Nasik, Professor Reddy Sarvantha. Okay, here is a list of the active local chapter SPOC certification. We hope you have received your certificate from the registration desk. Let's give a big round of applause for all the active local chapters, and congratulations to all the active local chapter SPOCs and LCs. I request Ms. Bharti Sakpal ma'am, to Senior Project Manager NPTEL IIT Bombay, please give the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, all of you. It is my honor and privilege to extend a vote of thanks to this memorable occasion. Today's event has been a remarkable success, and it wouldn't be possible without the effective efforts and contributions of many individuals. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all the directors, principals, HODs, SPOCs, and mentors who have joined us today. A special thanks to Bharti ma'am for informative presentations and updates. A very big thanks to whole IIT Madras team for their support in conducting this workshop. I would like to thank Bela ma'am for sharing valuable feedback on course offered by Professor Rupal. I extend my sincere thanks to Professor Usha Anantakumar, Dean Education Outreach, IIT Bombay, and NPTEL Coordinators, IIT Bombay, Professor Sridhar Iyer and Professor Nandita Madhavan for giving us this opportunity and their continued support. I would like to thank CD and PC Saxena staff members for their cooperation and support. Last but not the least, I would like to recognize NPTEL IIT Bombay team, which is the backbone to success this workshop. Request all the team members to please come on the stage and we can have a group photo, please. Thank you so much. हाँ मैम, हाँ अपना टीम, video team and web team of NPTEL IIT Bombay, please come on the stage. Bharti ma'am, Nandita ma'am, please come on the stage. Ma'am, 1 second. Yes, team, then SPOCs. IIT Bombay team, can you please come on the stage, please? Nisha, Bharti, Omkar, Vinayak.
So please give a big round of applause to our local team. They worked very hard to get this workshop done. Request the web and the video team to come on the stage.